Yes, so good evening, everybody. As you all know, this is Kingsley Kainebi. Here, the program today, we are just coming up live now. Just as I said earlier, today's program is going to be wonderful. My guest is already on standby, but before then, I will be coming in now with an introduction of our cultural music. I'll be playing music from Edo State, Benin language. I'll be playing music from Igala. I will also be playing music from Aniocha. I'll also be playing music from Kwale. I'll also be playing music from Anambra or Imo, depending on the way I choose, the way I feel, or the music I know it will go down with this. But our first judgment is going to begin by this music. As you listen, enjoy yourself. We are starting with our cultural music. Now, let me travel down to Benin, Edo State. Yep. Coming up. No. This music I'm playing now is from Benin, Edo State. So listen, you are still going to listen to the one from Igala. At the same time, the one from Aniocha. At the same time, the one from Okwale. At the same time, the one from Anambra. Then after that, I'll make a brief introduction while I bring in my guest today. Enjoy yourself. Hey! Yes, now we are leaving Benin down to Igala. Enjoy the person of Iron Lady. Please share this program. I want as many that will be privileged. Just share the program. Share the program. We are now in Igbos.
Office not there, common light will not get, road not there. Where do we go take make money? Make una sorry for poor people because they suffer too much. Do Maria, mani na yo me go, mani na ye berelu, abu magara yewe, na ya gara ye, abu magara ye. Because you go see some people now, they don't borrow money to train their pikin. Their pikin don't go school to get work not there.
Yes, so sorry the way things are jumping. Please, if you are online, kindly share the video. Make sure the thing go round. Let people know we are already online. Now I am at Aniocha. So please share the video. Share the video. Let people be part of us. Now I am playing Ndi Busa Nokuya. Ndi Opana. Kedu maka ndị ọgwashi ukwu kedu ebe ndị ebu ụlọ ọnụ anwe nke ahụ
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ. Anu wabi na-egbu azụ. Anu wabi na-egbu azụ. Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
Azụ asụ.
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ. Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
Azụ agwa.
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ. Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
Atanya wachukwedo.
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
Mokeni yeso obodo.
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
Mokeni yeso obodo.
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ. Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
Mokeni yeso obodo.
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
Nwanze nwodu
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
Oke osisi ọkịrịsị.
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
Osisi kpọnkọnụ ma dị
wabi na-egbu azụ. Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
osisi kpọnkọnụ ma dị n'afọ.
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
Nwanze nwodu
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
osisi kpọnkọnụ ma dị
Anu
n'afọ.
wabi na-egbu azụ. Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
Atanya Nwachukwedo.
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ. Anu wabi na-egbu azụ. Anu wabi na-egbu azụ. Anu wabi na-egbu azụ. Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
Ihe bụ anụ nwobi.
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ. Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
Ọ gwasịara ya azụ.
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
Obi na-asọ ya parịparị.
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
Iri isi mmecha ọnụ.
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
Please, my people, share the program now. I am taking you people to Kwale. I am taking you people to Kwale.
Isi lacha aka.
Anu wabi na-egbu azụ.
I'm taking you people to Kwale. Let's have it. Share the program. Let people come on board. Share the program. My guest is already on the track. I'll be bringing him in.
Okay, my office kitana.
Enjoy this one.
Office kitana.
Enjoy this one. This one is from our people from Kwale. Yamaka. Oye nne egwu ekita Smart William. Oh.
Daddy mo.
We are going to across the Niger. We are going to Anambra now. After the Anambra music, then I will start with my introduction. So let me select a nice music. Enjoy this one. Chief Oyenze Amobi na Ogidi.
Onwere onye ga-agbala ọsọ. Na mmadụ elu wadego. Ọ ga-abazikwa n'afọ nne ya nụ. Sọsọ ma ọ nwụla nwụnụ. Ị na-agba ọsọ ịbụ onye Jamaica. Ịgbaba agwa ọsọ feli eyi. Onye ga-agbala ọsọ nnenu na mmadụ elu ụwa bịago n'ụwa ọnụ. O nwere ọkọba n'afọ nne ya ọzọ. Sọsọ ma ọ nwụla nwụnụ. Ife onye na-atụrụ anya na ọ ga-enwetanụ. Ọ bazie anya n'aka ọ na-abịa ka ọlalụ mmanya. Ọ dị ka ọlalụ mmanya ike. Onye na-amara n'oge chi ọzọ, ochizi ọzọ gbala owulu n'onu gbalụ n'isi. Ego owulu na-arụ niile nụ maka na ọ mara n'oge chi. Ibulu ọgaranya tata n'ọbụ na kpayi. Mbulu ogbenye chi mechukwu ekwe na nnụọ. Deze n'ọgba na kpamunu. Ọkwa maka nke ụwa nnụọ. Ka mmadụ jefuzi onwe ka Chukwunu. Ọkwa maka ego Igbo. Ka ijefuzi onwe gị ka Chukwunu. Ego dị ka standing fan. Okujelu onye iru, dena okujelu n'onye azụ. Akụ nwere obe n'ụwa nụ. Eji na maka n'iwe.
Yes, good evening once more. This is Kingsley Kadebi. As you all know, the stage is set, and I welcome every one of you to this night episode. The truth is that we are not here to fight anybody. Just as I always said, I'm going to be reading out the rules that is guiding this program tonight. Then everybody is welcome. It doesn't matter your region. It doesn't matter your ethnic group. You are welcome to this great, wonderful program tonight. And there will be a lot of exposure. Now, what is going to happen is that after introducing my guest, I'll be releasing a number, a WhatsApp number that will be open after he might have laid, foundation to the discussion. And you are welcome with your calls, with your submissions, with your questions. But one thing we are not going to take and permit in this program is abuse. We are not going to live like those who are not well-mannered. I was opportune to listen to a program that is being heard by someone that is called Wounded, is it Wounded Lion or Wounded Civilian? I don't understand. Somebody touched me to one of his program, and I was disappointed by the manner in which he conducts his program. Why? Because all I see within him is pain. All I see within him is denial. All I see within him is rejection, hatred. You know, he's busy, you know, laying curse on people. He's busy calling people names without laying emphasis on his topic. I don't understand the type of enjoyment or what people are learning from such program. Now, I have people from Edo State as friends. I have people from Anambra as friends. I have people from Yoruba as friends. I have people from the North as friends. As you all know, I'm a businessman. I do business with so many people. Now, tonight, let me begin by telling us some things we need to know. This program is focusing on discussing on the lies that has actually lived for so many decades on us. And because no one has stood up to question the lies and everyone accepted it to be truth, and we are only on the path of discovering the truth or ascertaining the lies as it has been from time immemorial. My name is Kingsley Kanebi. I'm from Akumazu Mocha. Akumazu Mocha is located in the Kano East local government of Delta State, as it is created politically, and we are known to be farmers, hardworking people, hospitality. Some of things you can find in my community is good food. We don't play with vegetable, egusi. We don't play with onubu and this what is it called? Nchuanwu soup, okra soup. When you come to my place, you enjoy fresh palm wine from the pantry. Both the up wine and the down wine. Our people are known to be addicted with eating of what is it called? Bushmeat. And we enjoy culture very well. We are hospitable. And tonight, as you all know, if you are new to this program, please don't send me friend requests. Just go to my page, click on follow to enable you to always have a kind of notification each time I'm running a program or each time I post an information or an article. Now there is another page that I will be posting here within a short period. That page is nothing but is a page that is named Ikas and Idoma. The truth is that share this program to different page, to different angle, socio-cultural group, Aligbo TV, share it to Nkanu TV, share it to Anioma group, share it to different group. We are here, we are on the path of truth. And I still want to tell you that one thing you must understand is that if after our discussion, we discover that truly that the Ikas people is from Benin, kudos to Benin for having us. But if after a discussion we still discover that there is a lot of lies that are pending, that are yet to be, addressed, that means we will still continue looking for the truth. But I want to let us know something. I wouldn't be talking much today because I have a what is it called? I have a guest from Okwane. Now, there is an issue I want to also address. Somebody said something to me on my WhatsApp that all of us, me and my guests are from Ikas or Kwale. He said, his question is that, how are they sure that we are going to be just to the Edo people? I told him, we are going to be just to truth. We are not just going to be just, we are going to be just to truth. What we are discussing at this platform, we are actually on this platform to actually pull down the walls of lies that have stood for a very long time. And we are going to be erecting the new one who signify truth, that we come with the unifying the body as one. This is what we are going to be doing, and this is what this movement or this program tend to achieve. And I am here to plead to you Don't be offended. I don't want you to be biased in any way. I don't want you to be biased in any way. I don't want you to be biased in any way. Don't be biased. Open up your heart so that you'll be able to pick facts from our discussion. Open up your heart so that you can actually get some points to actually ask questions. Don't be biased on our discussion. My guest will be coming on with his own submission on this matter. You that is joining us, you are also welcome with your question, and as well your contribution will be welcome. Remember, when I open the line and you call in, I pick your line, go straight, make your point, because I would like to take as many calls as people who are able to come online, who their call will come through. I will take as many as. But the truth is that what I will not entertain is abuse. If you disagree with the point that my guest is making, then call in and challenge that point with a proof that is obtainable, with a proof that can be verified. These are what is welcome in this program. Is somebody listening to me? If my guest is on now, Doba Zibike, I want you to send me, just give me a click. I'll be bringing you in any moment from now. Give me a click. I know you are there. Give me a click for me to bring you in. Let us begin. There is no time. There's no time. Let us see what we'll be able to do today and see how we'll continue our discussion. Doba Zibike, Ajesa, yes, you are already here. Let me bring him in. Now, as I was saying, I've been saying and I've been talking, I've been, bringing a lot of things about this issue of Benin people claiming ownership of Igala and claiming ownership of Igala from Igbaki to Doba Ajesa. It's nice having you, sir. It's nice having you, Ajay.
Yeah.
Now, Nkoma, sir. Now, as you have joined us, as you can see, my guest is well dressed as a priest. He is as Opala in Okwale, where he's coming from. He's on his royal apparel, a prince for that matter. And as you are looking at me as well, I am standing Gidibas and a Kaman I am, and I want you, I know you've been online. I started with another dimension today. There's something I did. I played music from Edo State. I played music from Ikas. I played from Idoma, which is people from Onichubo and Asahaba. I played music from Undokwa, you played, and as well played music from what is it called? Anambra. The reason why I did this is to actually allow people with their sense of reasoning, with common sense, to read meaning to the rhythm of this music. I believe we begin from there with our judgment. I'm talking to our listeners. We begin from there with our judgment. You've listened to Edo rhythm. You've listened to Igbos, Aniota, Kwale, and Anambra. I think any man with a common sense has a lot to learn from this music, has a lot of points to pick from this music that I just played. Now I'll be allowing you to introduce yourself. Go ahead, make an introduction while we begin. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much for inviting me to your program.
Thank you, sir.
Wadike. And good evening, everybody, our audience watching from anywhere part of the world. My name is Prince Azubike Chegine.
Chegine.
Yeah, why I will not go further in introducing my deep family name is because I'm still in Europe, and my Azubike Chegine you are seeing is alias. My real name, my family name that they know me in Ndokwa is Azuka Ugwezi, Prince Azuka Ugwezi.
Okay.
That Azubike is Azuka.
Okay.
Then the Ugwezi stands for my father. But the Chehine you are seeing is for my own mother, which our Okwane people used to say.
Hold on. There is something I want to ask you. Did you have an external speaker there?
Yeah. Okay, I think you are. I on to screen before.
No,
so that,
no.
maybe in case one goes off.
Yeah, close.
I close it already.
Reporting back. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Good. I closed one already now. Okay. Good. Let's go back to our program. So you've known my name and my alias. What I want to really want us to know in this program is we are not here to maybe abuse anybody or talk down on any of the 12 ethnic group. Old Bender State. Yeah, 12 ethnic group. Yeah. Why I don't use tribe is because a tribe is something that was created by the Portuguese. We don't have tribe before. We have clans.
Okay. We have clans.
Yeah. Yeah, we have clans. So because of that fragment of deceit that they implanted long ago, it has been existing not, and it's a substance that is giving us this segregation internally, we ourselves. You see, people, so when you say Hausa man, he don't like you because you are Igbo.
Okay.
You see? But it is tribal. But if you go back to our history, we are from one root.
Okay.
We are all one. That misunderstanding, misinformation that they gave us, the colonial master do it to divide us so that they can rule us.
Okay.
And with that now, we have been living on that. That is why your program, I was interested where you say, Idoma says, it can't come from Idoma. I'm laughing. If you go down into the history, I want people to come out with their questions, anything they want to ask about our tradition, our history. I'll be here to answer the question with them. Edo, Eka, other ethnic group of 12, former 12 in Bendel State. This is what the Jews converted to 12 tribe. There was nothing like 12 tribe. Nothing like that. All was manipulated from our culture. In short, our culture gave the world religion. Our culture in this 12 ethnic group gave the world religion. Every religion is from there. No religion is older than our own culture. No one. And most people have not been reading and making research because of the system and the opportunity to get network in Africa. I would have advised every of my viewers to go and make a little research. Don't believe me in anything I'm going to say. Don't believe me. Everything I'm going to say, just make research of it. Because believing me, it will block access of your knowing. And what we are talking about knowing, it's about knowledge that leads to wisdom. So that aspect of belief, remove it in any aspect I'm going to discuss with you because I don't believe myself. Everything, anything I don't know, that means it does not exist on my own. It's either I know it or I don't know it. It's not like I have to say, yes, I'll believe you. Don't believe me. Make research. Make research. The ancient book of Ani, write it down. If you have pen or you have Bible, then go to Google straight. Ancient book of Ani, you see it there.
Go ahead, and we are with you.
Yeah, when you see it, you see they are talking about the history of us too. That ancient book of Ani is older than the Bible 10,000 years. The Bible, the Torah, the Quran, all these are just old books, new books that came after the ancient book of Ani. Inside the ancient book of Ani, you see the 42 Mahat law, which was crafted out of our cultures, out of that 12 ethnic group again. But a lot of people who come from this area now don't know, because when they say call you Benin these days, I say I'm a Benin man. No, there wasn't like Benin before. The Benin name came out from a Portuguese Bight of Benin, Benin Republic. You can see it, Benin Republic. Yeah, that's Bight of Benin. in Port Novo. We have Bight of Biafra in Cameroon.
Yes.
So all this name, this Benin name, or this is not our. We do. Edo is Africa. Benin, no, it's foreign. Biafra is foreign as well. Anything that is not consistent with our genetic predisposition is foreign.
What is happening? Yeah, the network is hanging. What is that?
My network is okay because I prepare a very good work network for you. That my network is excellent. I have 3-4 lines, and I can switch to anyone, no problem. So Edo people is your brother. Ika people, you are brother to them. Edo, Ika, Okwane, Urobo, Ichekiri, all this, they were kingdoms before. They were not state, not clan. They were kingdoms. They were great kingdoms. And that is then, we practice dynasty then. In our Africa. And when they say civilization start from Africa, don't call it Egypt. It started from where you are now, Nigeria, West Africa. Then there was no Nigeria, but there was West Africa. What you are hearing today, Egypt civilization, no. I've been in Egypt, I've gone there for research. And you find out the oldest pyramid you can find in the world, the first pyramid ever constructed was constructed out of mud. In the Nok civilization, which existed only in Nigeria then. Nok, Kaduna, if you go to Kaduna, you see Millennium Village. That is during the Millennium era. A lot of people living there, they don't know this history. If you go to Google, now Google it, terracotta, you see it is mud. It's very expensive, it's expensive more than gold. And where you get the best terracotta is again, Delta, that old Bender state. You get quantity of it there. Enugu was where they built the first pyramid in the world. Enugu. People don't know. No pyramid was Egypt. No. Our first pyramid was Enugu, Usube. When the white man came to where we live, they learned a lot from us. They learned the World Trade Center, you're saying, is from World Trade Center. Stock buying is from us. Everything, trade, anything about, let me say, making money, making wealth on earth is derived from us. On earth, I'm saying, on earth. Then nobody exists before us. That's why I say we are the greatest today. When you hear Okwane man speak, you hear Idoma speak, combine our language, you will know that alphabetic order, we are one. Alphabetic order, you are one. But by the time you start crafting it out, casting it out, you will know who is who among all these ethnic groups. We are the only parameter of that piece of land in the face of the planet that you travel 1 kilometer, you speak different language. There's no.
Diokpa, I don't know what is happening. Send it again. The truth is that Facebook is trying to, I don't know how these things are happening. The program is cracking and, you know, a kind of having an issue. But send back the information. The truth is that we are going to conquer this. We are prepared tonight. We are prepared tonight. He is laying foundation on his topic. We are going to be asking him questions on this platform. He is laying foundation. We are going to be asking him questions. But come back again. Now, like as I always said on this program, Benin people are claiming that Ika came from them. They claim that it came from Ibake, which is Ibakre, down to Onitsha, came from them. No, don't call me on a video call. Just send the send that request again. Let me bring you in. Please send the request. If you call a video call, I will only be seeing you. Just click that button again, requesting that I bring you in on this live program, just as the way you did it. I'll bring you in again. Yes. This is the handwork of Facebook. Please share this program. Just as I always said, Benin people always claim that they are the owner, that the car actually came from them, from Ibake down to Onitsha. That the car actually came from them. Then we want to, at this point of discussion, after his laying of his foundation, put your question straight, just as I said. Now, his startup conversation will let you know that I never discuss anything with him. For those who are afraid, maybe it is an arranged program to actually be in the favor of Igbo and Ika, sidelighting. I don't know. The point we are trying to make here is that we want to know who are the true owner of the land. The people who are the true owner of the land. Is it the Benin people that owns Ika, or Ika are the true owner of the land? These are one of the things. We allow him, he's well rooted in what we are discussing. He will throw light and place a number that people will call WhatsApp to ask a question. Then we'll continue from there. Dopa, welcome back again.
Okay. So
this is the handle of Facebook and network. Yeah.
Yes, I don't know. Anyway, maybe they will interrupt you a lot because they know the program. What I'm going to open here, UNESCO here didn't publish my video when I was in UNESCO in Paris here. If they publish that video, they will close all pharmacy in the whole world. You know, I know where. So I don't move anyhow because they know I know what I'm saying and I'm saying the truth. I'm not hiding from anybody. So what we are talking about, Eka, Igbo, and this, Eka never owned Edo. Edo never owned Eka. It's like you and I.
Yeah.
You answer Eka, I answer Edo. How can you own me or I own you? No, it's not possible. We are all one from one family, one father. That is why you see us landmark. But we were in the beginning, we are unique clans or unique ethnic group. You can call all of us. We're the most unique kind of human being you can find in the face of planet. Communism generates from us. Democracy from us. Everything you can see human being using today is from us. White man never create anything. No civilization. No. Everything you are saying lies. Go the Bible, Quran, Torah. All these are lies. They lay upon your culture. I'm a member of the Jewish organization. That's in Russia. I could boast today and tell anybody that my son, David, is the only son born in the whole CIS and even the whole Eastern Europe that is circumcised 7 to 8 days. No child born in that region that will be circumcised. It's not allowed. But now I have to break that.
Somebody just wrote something here.
Yeah.
He said, we've not had anything about the history now. Now, there is something I want you to get straight to.
Okay.
Beginning, as you know, you were talking about Annie. Let us start from there. Then we'll bring the topic to Ika as a people. We'll bring the topic to Kwale, down to Anambra, because there is something that after we put up this program, when you come to Aniocha, which is Ahaba side, there is a community that is called Enugu-Iyi. Enugu-Iyi, you know, when you Enugu-Iyi in Aniocha, then I begin to ask, when you cross, when you come to Anambra, there is Iyenu. Are you listening to me? When you go, we have Enugu, we have Enugu and all that. Then when you come to Anambra, there is a place called Ozobolo. When you come to Delta, there is Ubuluku, Ubolono. You understand me now? Now you come to my place, Akumazu Mocha. After Akumazu Mocha, there is Owere, there is Ilebo, there is Kuoma, there is Ibodo, which is I used to pronounce as Ibodo. Now when you begin to look at this, I don't want us to be biased. I don't want us to be a kind of inferior with our statement. Let us not feel inferior. Both the people that are listening to me, both the people that will be privileged to call in to drop their own submission and their question. All we are discussing is to actually see how close Ika is with the Igbos and how close they also with the Benin. Now, looking at, remember the first time I brought you on this program, there is something we said, which I began to ask a question. I make a point. I said, can a community that are based on what we have read in the book and some of the history written and some of the submission of some of the scholars and other, that every community you see their names, that the name is either named after the founder of the community, which is the first people that lived there, or the name is named after the circumstances that surround their sojourning in that location.
Excellent.
Yeah. Now, but if this is true, according to the claim that the Ikas traveled down from Benin to Igala, how come they travel out from Benin to Igala and they dwell in Igala? There is no community, no clan in Igala that has a name that has to do with that Benin pronunciation. Are you listening to me? This is part of the argument before you came in.
Can I answer your question?
Go ahead.
Yes, there will be continued argument until they add history to our curriculum in education in the school. Because when you say Eka man left Benin to Eka, don't forget Benin has their language, which is different from Eka. So if you are living in your father's place, if your father home, you are living your father home for just a day or 2 days or even for 1 year, then of course, for the period of the first year, you may be speaking your father's language. But if you are going to live there for so far, for like maybe like, let me say 1,000 kilometers and you have stayed for 400 years or maybe 40, language name can be changed. But in this aspect of the boundary, Abo to Benin, which is just few kilometers, there's nothing like that a car came from Benin. That does not exist. It's just a flamboyant, bogus lie. It's not possible. Okay. Why I said it's not possible is that there is 12 ethnic group in this Vendel state. This ethnic group, no one came from each other. They were all grown in that place from beginning. Nobody brought them there. You see, but the name Benin came new with Portuguese. It does not exist without before. That place you are calling Benin before is Idu.
Idu. We know it.
So, okay, if we know it as Idu now, then we will remove the name Benin and all that things they call it. Then if we call it Idu, then you cannot come from Idu because you are part of Idu. You see it now?
Yes.
So you can't come from where you are owing. It's like your land now. You are coming from your own land. It's not possible. You see, anybody can come from anywhere, but those who are organic and the origin of that land, indigenous land, you hear them bearing their name according to their culture.
Yes. Now there is something you said which I want to contribute to it again. Now you made a kind of illustration that someone can leave his fatherland to another place if he or she spent more time living among the people he met in that land, that he will learn the new language.
Yeah.
That if he stayed too long, his original language might be forgetful.
Of course.
He might forget his original language if he did not go back to his fatherland. Now, if this is true, because the point which so many people are yet to agree and understand with me is that before the so-called people from that end, because I actually agreed after reading some documentation about some people who make journey on the peak of the war that Ayobadi do, I don't know how they call it another. Some of their people actually left their land, you know, meeting up with their neighboring communities like Abo, like Akomazi, like Umulede, going down as their strength could carry them while they were running for that war. Then they lived there, living there in the midst of the owners of the land. I believe that shouldn't give them the right to claim ownership of that land, because they are nothing but visitors.
You see, I still say there are misinformation, misconception, because the true history and the oral history are not being taught in the school. And most of our professors who are so-called professors there, I call them so-called because they don't know anything. They come and portray their educational degree whatsoever, but the head is empty. Let us look at it now. Let us come back to ourselves, because what I'm teaching people in Europe here is about self-knowledge. You know what is self-knowledge?
Yes.
First of all, before we go further, a lot of our people lack this. They lack self-knowledge. If you get self-knowledge, you understand it simply. To create a language, you know what it means? You don't know.
To create
a language,
okay,
of communication. That means the community has grown, has got a very, very sophisticated civilization. Because language is not something you just, like idiom we use in those schools. No. It's language that describes everything in nature. You see? So if Ika has the language, Urubu has the language, Ichekiri has the language, and all these languages and all these are former kingdoms. It was not the way you are seeing it today. It is then. The most beautiful city in the world was ancient Idu, not like present Benin today. There was light everywhere we had it. So when you talk of Ndokwa people, we like Ndokwa people, they call us Okwane Banieze. You know what it means? Okwane land is the land of the nobles.
That Okwane is heaven.
Heaven, yeah. We did not make it ourselves. Our ancient father called that name. And because that name is Okwane Banieze, it speaks volume. But most of our people don't have the knowledge of themselves, so they don't know the value of the land they are living. The value matters.
Oh yeah,
so,
yes.
Yeah. So Koama, Agbo, all these places are our brothers. We're living like neighbor. If you the way you say, okay, somebody was talking the other time, say Edo this and before there was Oba villages, Iyesan, the greater one, Iyesan. People don't know about that. Go and read. The Ishan people know what I'm talking. The Ishan who are educated, they know. Iyesan existed for centuries before we talk of Oba reigning. Iyesan. Let them come out and ask me questions. I will give them a proper answer, verifiable. And don't believe me. Make research of anything I say. Make research.
So, your point now is that Edo is not actually the owner of Ikaland.
No. Can never.
Now, you know, there is this, I've read it, I've also, that Edo people travel from somewhere to that place where they are.
Yes, of course.
They travel
when they came, that is where they get that Edo name. People say, Waido. If you go to Isoko, you speak Isoko, you speak Urubu, you see Waido. If their language is speaking about your indigenous position, then you must know that they name you.
Okay, it is when they now came that they call them Wedo.
Yeah, this Edo people. Yeah, this is where you start hearing Edo. There wasn't like anything like Edo there. We have
Okay.
Akoko Edo as a tribe. That's all.
Yes.
That's all. That's
Yes.
all. Nothing like that. Every other thing. If a Idoma says it, tell him what language were they speaking. Where do they write it? In Oba Bini Palace there, they have Oloku. Onoku River is from Undukwa. Ukwane. Amai.
Okay.
The deities belong to us. Why is it there? If not Ukwane on the land.
Then, did you actually read an information about the conquering move by the so-called Edos towards their neighboring communities during that time of while they were doing business with the Portuguese? Have you come across something of that nature?
Yes, I will say it in a different perspective, because you see, when the Portuguese penetrated us, they found a means of making business. That they didn't come to Benin. Where is it? There was no road to Benin. They came to Abo.
Okay.
Abo. It's by the river. That river Niger was only the road.
Okay.
Yes, they came to Abo. So they couldn't. My people, they couldn't give him a chance. The biggest war is in my place. You hear Ibuku. Where is Ibuku?
Ibuku is an Anambra.
But I tell you, go to Asaka. After Asaka, you meet Ibuku.
Ibuku again. Now, look at my question, sir. For those who are listening to us, if some of these names we find, community names, and we find in a community, you can find them across the Niger.
All of us are one. These are home. They would travel. Like, if anybody from Uguta, ask him, is from Uta Ukwan.
So Ika, Kwale, and across the Niger, and Amberians, Enugu, they are
all
one.
of us are one. We are one.
Okay.
It's wrong. Anybody from that side saying on the Kaibo. No.
On the Kaibo.
Lack of no. You see that Igbo name, Portuguese brought it as well. How did they get Igbo name? So there's not like Igbo. There was Bo GBO. The woman named called Bo, who gave birth to Irupa. Irupa, the one that ruled Europe. Yeah, Europa.
Okay.
Irupa is the woman's name. The grandmother's name is Bo.
Okay.
So, and every one of us in Ndukwa there come from the same woman, Bo. And he named the first son Uruwa. Said that every one of all of his children will be named Uruwa as far as they're on earth.
What is the meaning of Uruwa?
Uruwa, you are an Igbo man. I didn't need to tell you now.
No, I want to. Because the why I ask is I've had
the benefit of life. Yes.
Uruwa.
Yes.
Do you know why I say you should say it? When you pronounce it, a man will take it to be Uruwa.
Anyhow, he's going to take it. See, we are all one. But speaking, you see, Isoko man, Urubo man, and the Chekiri. If you join these three languages with Ishan, you get Edo. So what are we talking about? Okay,
your submission now is that Edo actually borrow language from this clown that you just mentioned.
Of course. What we have there is Akoko Edo. Okay,
they borrowed from Urobo, Okwale,
Isoko, Ikwale, Isha,
Auchi, to get this, like this, their language they are speaking now.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Okay.
If they say they have it, let them show where they write it.
Okay, let me ask again. What actually gave them this so much affluence or power that they are standing today to claim ownership from Igbake to Onitsha?
It's the same thing that is happening. Yeah, it's the same thing that is happening in the north now.
Yeah.
Somebody will be in Zamfara. Somebody will see him for Zamfara. He said the oil in Bayelsa is his own. They own Bayelsa. You see, it is government.
Okay.
So that time Portuguese came, it was similar thing happening now, happening then.
Okay.
You see, we defeated them. So this one again, they come, they know British has come, Greek has come. Nobody has never fought us. You see Liberia, all our brothers are there.
Okay.
All people from Liberia, all the people in Liberia, nobody living there before. It's a man from Eshaka. After Eshaka, you get to Ibuku.
Okay.
From Eshaka too, you get to Uguta. Then there's Uguta in near Eshaka, there's Uguta in Imo State.
Imo State, yes.
There's Okoso in Obiaroko, there's Okoso in Anambra. So there's a boy in Okwane, there's a boy in Abombise, a boy Owere. They are all our people.
Okay.
We are one.
Okay.
The only thing is that they never give most people who are staying across the bridge, most of them don't even know the history of themselves. And this is the problem. Once you don't have that self-knowledge, of course, you are confused. You're going to look at your brother as your enemy. Just like a Idoma looking at Aboma and saying, Agbo came from it. How can it be done? Abba cannot say that. He cannot say that. The reign of that time of 14th century, 15th century, which they dominated all these places, is no longer. But it still sits in people's mind, those traditional ones, who could not make any change in their own community and even could not sustain the real tradition that was introduced to them. Is that the real tradition that was introduced by our ancestors too? No. No slaughtering of human being, no sharing blood. Why now?
Okay, let me ask again. If actually you know, I am going through some comments tonight. People can be so emotional. And
no problem.
will never allow, if you are too emotional, it will never allow you to be focused, to never allow you to actually get some points so that you can ask your question or make your submission. The truth of the matter is that I am not moved by some of their write-up or whatsoever they are doing. I want to open a line now. I want to open a line so that they can call in. So that they can call in.
Bluetooth connected.
So that they can call in. I want people to call in. My WhatsApp line is open, so you can call in and make your submission or ask your question. One of the truth is that a lot of things has been said about us. Like most of you that are online here listening to us. I think we have our first caller. Let's take the call. Hello. Hello. Good evening. Please, you are going to do me a favor. Your name, where you are calling from, and straight to the point. Let's see how many people we can take their call. Yeah, he will teach, but let's just take this call. Go ahead, sir.
My name is Austin. I'm calling from Israel.
You are calling from Israel. Hello?
Hello.
You are calling from Israel.
My name is Austin. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Your question or your submission?
So I want to ask. Yeah, I want to ask because when you come to Igala, they used to say Aga Idoma. I want our guests to answer if you know anything about that Aga Idoma.
Okay. Aga, that is AHAIDU. NEA Oba OBA Noba, yes, don't worry.
Aga Idoma, because 2003 I have a teacher that normally teach it. Understand? But he normally tell us some stories before he start. Understand? And his name is here. You understand? It's from his mouth that I heard for the first time that Igala, Okija, Ozopulu, from there to Onitsha, came from a place called Idu. It is because of that war that led them to run towards this area. So I want him to, if you know about it, so let him throw more light. I said 2003.
Don't worry. Your question. I believe he had had your question. He actually had your question that you should throw light on the aya Iduna Oba. And you make mention that the teacher teach you that you guys from Igala, Ozobolo, all these places that they came came from Idu. Now, Dioba Ajay, I want you to start from differentiating Idu. I want you to differentiate Idu and Oba, because because Idu and Oba, meaning that these are two different people. Different people. I want you to actually give an emphasis on Idu and Oba. Then we'll begin to talk about the people who travel down to this place and from this place to this place. Go ahead.
Okay, good. As the boy has just said, he has just said the truth. Formerly, that place was called Idu. There was not like Bini or Oba or anything. All these things are alien to that place. The Oba is just like it's like overthrowing this Aran Idu Oba. It was like you know, when they overthrow government. Government in Nigeria. It's a kind of quarrel, war between two sides. This war was existing between we, the Idu people, and the Oba people who came to oppress us and take over the throne. So that thing, they fought the war for many years. A lot of people run away. That land from that place they call Benin. It's not that's like Benin. It's Portuguese that brought that name. Everything there is new. Everything there, anything there, that land is the people who speak Bia. It's not about Oba. There's not like Oba in our land.
Look at I want us to get a point for the benefit of those that are listening to us. Who are the people that own this Oba, and who are the people that are originally Idu? Because I am meant to, with our discussion with what I've seen, that there are people who have been living in that geographical location.
Of course.
Before
even the palace, even that palace. Palace, there was no palace there then. There was another palace of Ogiso. Yes, another place, another position, which was demolished. Demolished after they took throne and built this palace there.
They conquered the Igodomigodo.
Yes, they conquered the Igodomigodo. That was the Aga Idunoba. That is Aga Idunoba.
And took over the land.
And they took over the land. Yes.
Okay. I believe people are getting.
The Oba will even tell you that his ancestors came from Ife. They are not indigenous of that land. No. They're not like Benin in that place.
This is one of the points I want people to understand on this program, which we are still going to go more deeper. Now, when we talk about the Oba, we use Benin to identify them. Now, the present Oba, the people who are ruling that exactly geographical location as Benin, they are not the true owner of the land.
No. They all came. They are not the owners.
But just that
if they say they are the owner, how did they come? What language were they speaking?
Okay.
And how can a place called Idu tend to Benin? It becomes Edo.
Okay. Let me take a call again.
Okay.
Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Where are you calling from, Anna?
I'm calling from Italy.
Okay,
my name is OJ Sylvester.
Okay, OJ.
I'm from Banke.
Okay.
Can I
Huogun.
Yes.
Huogun. Okay, Aloha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me switch on to English.
Okay.
What you people are doing is very nice and is very legitimate. I'm so much appreciative of that. I'm an indigenous son of a banker, Bonkwem.
Okay.
From the first village that was first found in a banker.
Okay.
Father is Nedi. Father is Nedi. Mother is Nne. And nobody can change it. It is impossible. And medicine,
Ogun.
And Ogun one is in everywhere. To link our relationship with the Igbos in Anambra and in all the whole 5 states, you know. So yeah, it's a very welcome development that will unite us and make us more progress in life, you know.
Okay.
Because a lot of lies and, you know, and many people are like, you know, being a kind of it's very, and that thing is very bad, you know. So I thank you people very much.
You're welcome.
So the like that. Excuse me, just let me point out something. That's a bank, you know. It was Igbomudia. Igbomudia is his name. His original name is Chinedu. It was during the war that he changed that name, you know. And even his mother, his father is from that bank. He wasn't from anywhere, you know. Then just change all the same. And
Sorry, what is happening?
hello. Oh, no, are you hearing what I'm saying?
Go ahead now, we are listening.
So that's a banking now. The name working from one Igbo on top. But I think before Igbo, but we change that name. One we had the two villages, Igbo and Ake. Go and read it. IGBO. You very very Ake. AKI. But due to the corresponding, you understand? So, so imi backing one, then if you for Ngbidi Yamokwe.
Okay.
For Idoma. Okay. So that is how we have it in all our villages. So
and now
nobody can change that. And that is sheep. So maybe having of state that cannot be, you know, in a barrier for somebody to say I'm here. So I thank you people very much. That is my contribution.
Thank you. Then but before you go fair now. If you na Nigbake Igbo Ake according to him, which is IGBO Igbo space Ake AKI. I have been making mention of how Ogbomudia. Now he's letting us know that the name of that Ogbomudia was Chinedu. Somebody to call me on my direct line. You are disrupting this program. Don't call me on my direct line. Call on WhatsApp. Now in Bakere, now in most of this village, he said there is somebody there. He mentioned a lot of community that you can find in Igbo land.
My friend is from Igbo State. I've been
say something on this before I take another call. Say something on this.
So you see, like I told you before, during the due time, the reign of our civilization on the face of the planet exceeds to all face, but to Japan. You can see Japanese man, it's Igbo man. He got
just hold on. Let him, Chairman. No, you that is on the line. Hold on.
Japanese are from us. Chinese are from us. The people are shocked when I tell them in Nigeria that Chinese are from Nigeria. They say, how? Go and read the history. They came from us. Igbino tribe in Jos. They left very long time, and that is their traces. I have the pictures, I have the history. And if you go to China today, you still have those black people from the West Africa. They are about 50, 60 million in the population. What you're seeing is Chinese yellow today is genetic gratification.
Okay, let's take this call from this man. You're still online, brother. Your name and where you are calling from. Hello, what is happening?
I'm from Olo in Imo State.
Okay.
Hello.
Go ahead, your name and where you are calling from.
Hello.
We are with you.
My name is Akachi Alajeko. I'm from Imo State. Go to Owe. Owe people have their own dialect. If you go to Enugu State, hello?
We are with you. We are listening.
Hello?
We are with you. Go ahead.
Enugu State, yeah. If you go to Enugu State, they have their own dialect. If you go to Ebonyi, they have their own dialect. If you go to River State, these people, they have their own dialect. If you come to Delta State, Ikas, they have their own dialect. But all those languages are distinct. When they speak, an Igbo person will know, say, this is Igbo language. This is Igbo. But we have our own dialect. If you go to Onitsha, if you go to everybody, they have their own dialect. But these people are making it to be like they are not Igbo, they are not Igbo, or they are not this. We have the Igbo language. Let me say, it's like a compact name. So this my brother, one of that called, he speaks in a Ika language, which I understand. He speaks in a Ika dialect, which me as an Igbo person, I understand it. So, but these people are making it okay. Number one, and if you check, you are going to be fast. Democratic people. You are going to be fast. That we have our way of living that everybody in Igbo.
What we need here is questions. We are here to learn. Let everybody take his pen or whatsoever. Learning is what we are here for. Getting knowledge.
My brother.
Yeah.
We just need questions from this program. We have actually understood.
Hello,
we just need questions so that we give Idoma the space.
The question that I want to ask is the question that I want to ask. Actually, I'm an Igbo person. I don't know where exactly Igbo people come from.
Okay, you don't know exactly where Igbo people come from.
I want to ask him.
Okay. Okay, we have had you. Calling me the way you are calling, you are disrupting this program. Please, I beg you in the name of God, don't do that. The only number you are expected to call is on our WhatsApp line. If you can't call WhatsApp line, don't call any other place. Idoma, it's like I'm going to close this line for now. We are trying to discuss the program. Yes, there are people who are not happy over what we are discussing here.
What I'm saying, but whichever way, they'll get the truth.
Yes, they are looking for every means to disrupt the program. And that is why the stupid person is busy doing what he is doing. If you are not stupid, you are only asked to call WhatsApp number, not direct line. So you calling direct line simply means you didn't, the common instruction you don't receive. It means you are stupid. Sorry, I'm using that word for you. Now, Idoma, before I take another call, because I told them if I open the line, you are permitted to ask a question. You are not here, or you make your submission straight, or if there's anything that you are, if there is anything you are not getting right, if there is anything you are not getting right, make it straight. So let me ask again. The young man said, where do you think that Igbo came from? I think you had him.
Yeah, I had a question. And let me give an answer to that question. You see, that is that same thing I'm talking about, self-knowledge. How can somebody speaking Bia, asking somebody speaking Bia, where did he come from?
Okay. You have given an answer. You have given, how can somebody speaking Bia asking somebody who is also speaking Bia where he come from?
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. See, let me take you. This person has called me for a while. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello?
Just your name, where you are calling from, straight to your question.
Okay. I am calling from Italy. The question I want to ask
your name.
Want to ask you.
Your name.
Hello?
Your name.
My name is Obioba.
Okay. Obioba. Okay. Go ahead. Ask your question.
Okay. The question I want to ask is that, honestly, I really appreciate this program. And I am learning as well. Even when you speak a car language, I understood because my mother is from Okwane. Okay. While my dad is from Edo speaking. But there's one thing I've understood in this program today, which is when you said Idu, Idu, that is to show that originate to now, because even when they change Idu to Edo, from to Bini, Igodo, all these things are kept as a record in that present geopolitical zone today. So, but
hello?
Idu people, they also come from Egypt or from Israel, because some Igbo people said they are from Israel. So the Idu people also come from Israel. So I want to know that. That is my question to you, sir. Thank you.
Good question. Good question. I like it, my brother. First and foremost, the truth there is that the place they call Israel today only started existing in 1947. There was not like Israel before.
I am listening to you. Go ahead.
You are hearing me?
Yeah, he is.
So there's not like Israel as a nation. It's fabricated. 1947, after the Second World War, they created that Israel. They came as a refugee and they expand. Even the Palestinians are not the owner of that land. Let me tell you the history. I want somebody to ask a very intelligent question, but this is good as well. The so-called Israel you hear today is all created state, just like you are hearing South Africa now, white are occupying a state there. Very soon, they are going to tell you they are white, natural Africa. No, they are all invaders who came into Africa, hustling for what to eat. They never had any. I'm living in Europe. White man has no place. It's not. White man cannot tell he's Aboriginal anywhere. No. It never happened. So how can he own a land? Israel is fake. What you call Israel is fake. I'm a member of the Jewish congregation, Russia. I'm not, no. My son is the only son circumcised.
Now, the question is, the Israel now that we see today, where did they begin their journey to end there?
There's not, let me tell you, there anybody sitting in that place they call Israel, it's either from Germany or Russia. And that's all. Who's trying to create it? Zionist is an ideology. Just like ideology of Benin. Edo. Simple.
Okay, let's take this person has called for quite a long time. Please, your name and where you are calling from.
My brother, my name is Wakego, calling from Germany.
You are welcome, Wakego. Onyelebeke.
Oye Kukwagbo.
Yeah, because Yanji is so that language. When I face one can go. Go ahead and ask your question.
Nkene gudono ne ihe unu na-emare kemeke mmadụ how topic ni unu na-ekwutani ojume for huma because ihe oge jume for o di okpa na ebiche onekuchari isiokwu di light richala konekuchari because ihe ngi boy I want them one time in my program in a cool and I was so happy that very day because majority of us were confused. Okay. So it just me because I remember confusion in that country called Nigeria, and even in Europe we are. Some people don't know where they come from, they are confused. If you would like to tell them the truth or give them some story, like history. It's very, very important for you to read the history and know where you come from or read the American part. So I am so happy for what we are doing this night, especially it's so nice. Actually, this is enlightening our people more. One time I ndeka rabia nge ekukuya ndeka ule wandeka ndi agbo rabia ndi osi wela idubia ndi osi wela ani Igbo so di okpadodo Nigeria ajojo ne o merka si mani ke hum believe ya hum peri maybe wrong because I'm not part of us ndi ekuku agbo most of us are ani Igbo bia so nchoni I light is here kere by in here because most of our tradition most majority of them are Igbo tradition. So I'm to maybe history no maybe origin. So ni light is in kere in maybe one Chikuya Gozi Jokpa. God bless you all. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So, got by me folk now.
Please, I want to, because there were breakup in most of the things she was saying.
Yeah, what she said is that that first and foremost, she started with appreciation. Okay. At the end, she brought up a question. She's from Ekukwabo. She said she believes that most of the people in Ekukwabo are related, are from Igbo, which we call across the Niger. And some said they are from Idu. He said if you have any light to throw on that, that you should, come from that angle. Let her learn more.
Okay. Thank you very much, my sister, for your question. One thing you must understand is that that land we all are staying now today, generally, the whole Delta State, plus that geographical land where the Oba has overthrown. That place is called Idu. Idu. All that landmass. Go reach even up to Cameroon. Go reach what do they call Gabon? All these places.
There's something, but I hold it there. There's something I want. I've tried to ask this question before, and this is where a lot of confusion lies. Who are the Idus?
Good. These Idus we are talking now are this 12th ethnic group I told you before.
No distraction. I'm going to give you time to talk on this part now. I'm not taking any call. Go ahead. Who are the Idus?
These Idu are this ethnic group I just called it. So there's no any other one. The Idu is just that ethnic group.
Who are, you just mentioned the ethnic group again.
The former Bender state. Count it. Okwani, Eka, Esa, Akoko Edo, Awuchi, then Urobo, Isoko, Ichekiri, then they're all 12. Because, that 12 tribe, that's all. Those are the Idus. Nothing else. And every human being you're seeing.
Did they have these 12 tribes has connection with Eri?
Eri. All these people I do, all I do.
Now, there are clarification I want us to do for the benefit of the Anambarians, Eka people, Kwale, the Isoko, and the Bini people. Do you know when we mention Bini? Bini is quite different from, because when you go to Bini now, because there's a video I watched today, somebody from Nisha attacking the Oba of Benin, saying that he's not afraid, that Oba of Benin is not the owner of the stool where he's sitting.
Of course, it's a fact.
Yeah, the guy from Asia. Now, what we are saying here is that the Idu that comprises, that also come along with this Igodo and all that.
Yes.
The Idu can as well be said they are part of the Igbo race, they are part of the Eka race, they are part of the Okwala, or when you mean the 12 tribes, because I want you to clarify it very well.
Okay, now let me tell you, when these thieves, these invaders come, you see that name Idu?
Who are the invaders?
The invaders were the first invaders who attacked us were the Greeks.
Were the Greeks?
Yeah, the Greeks.
Okay.
They study in Africa. They study with us. And that after studying, they go back and tell our story to their people.
Okay.
That they have not seen a kingdom like this. They were astonished that their women wear gold sandals. Gold sandals. They use gold scarf on their head. They use beads around their necks. Everything. And everything is expensive. So white man has never seen it before. It was very rich. They came out of the mountain. Of course, I don't want to go there. There are a lot of stories we have to say. So all these things, if you find it out, Idu, they pick Idu history to create Abraham history. Who have the 12 tribes. But we are 12 ethnic group. You see how they carve it out. They carve it out. But they never mention Idu. They mention Abraham. There's nobody who lived like Abraham on the face of the planet. No. No human being like that. Who live and act those activities. But those activities were Idu activities. You see? So they manipulate it and fix a name. Just like there was a Idu before, now we have Ikodomikudo as a king before, now Ogiso we have before, now it's Oba. The same thing they did, because these people, they come, they saw, they manipulated us through this Oba. This Oba was even the most sold out. That throne there, that Oba regime, those are the ones who sold us on slavery. That Oba palace was just them of dock of slavery. It's in the book. Okay. If you say we are one, we came from you, we are one. Why are you slaughtering us for sacrifice? For sacrifice. Why are you killing us to bury, when an Oba died? When your father died, you kill your children to bury your father. To bury their father. Okay, hold on. Is that logical? Is that logical? No. Let's take this call again. Hello?
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Your name, you calling us from?
I am Obinon Napiuba. I am calling you from Abuja, Nigeria.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, and the resource person you have there in this field.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, I am happy in my lifetime that the record is being set straight. Because there are this narrative being put up, a lot of version about the migration of the Igbos, so to speak. Some believe that Igbos migrated from somewhere.
No. All those things are lies.
What was it called? Israel. Whereas the resource person we have today accepting that legend that the state of Israel only was established in 1947 or thereabout, after the Second World War. Now, my question is simple. The Idu and Oba war, when actually was that war fought? Because in my maternal home, in Idoma, in Olu LGA, there is this market called Ekidu Noba. And I don't know how long that this market has been bearing his name.
Okay.
I would like the professor to throw more light, especially because while he was trying to establish the background for this discussion, my network from my end wasn't too friendly.
Okay.
So
okay.
I wouldn't know if he actually laid the background to that aspect.
To that point.
So
okay.
I would want to know I would want the professor to throw more light on the actual year that war was fought.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for your questions. You see, the war between Iduna started ending of Iduna, started ending of 14th century. No, 13th century, sorry, 13th century. That 13th century, they start fighting the war because 12th century, there wasn't like anything like Oba. 13th century, there's not like Oba even self. Oba started existing in 14th century.
Okay.
And that's after they have conquered the place through the power of the Portuguese and the rest. Then the Britain.
Proliferation and all that.
Yeah, then Britain was following them by the back, seeing everything. That is why after the Portuguese invading, the Britons got all information.
Okay.
Yeah, they got all information, mastermind the palace, and they know how to penetrate. This is how they came in form of trading too. Because these were all hustlers. London those days was just like Ajegule.
Okay.
In the 13th century, London was like Ajegule. There was no white king there. Everything there was black king all over the face of the planet. All you see is only black king. The Queen Elizabeth throne today is a stolen throne, just like Oba. That is why they can stay there and control him.
Just like Nigeria today is a stolen geographical.
No, don't go that area, because when you say Niger area, I will come in that history. You people don't know who you are.
Okay, now
Niger area that they gave you, is not a bad name because it's named by a river. Yes, we are Ethiopian people, but you see today they call one country Ethiopia in northeast. That place is Abyssinia. You name people according to the land and what is surrounding them.
Okay, hold on, sir. You are still, there is a place you will meet. Let me take this call. We're still going to come back there.
I say I'm ready for now. If every day I'm going to make program for this history book, I'm ready to give it free.
Yeah, good evening.
I am calling from India.
India, your name and your question or your submission.
Okay, my name is Colin. I'm from Ukuta in Imo State.
Okay, you're welcome.
That's my brother from Ukwane. Ukuta, same place.
From Opale. State.
You see,
and he said, you want to know about all this sort of like in Igbo land. You see over there, as over in that, as over in Igbo, as in Abo. I was in the local government.
Yes, of course.
So there's an opera in the Atolo at the Igala. And there's an opera also in the
Okwane, Obolono.
Okay, in Anambra also. You know, that's on the chat in the Igise. I was on the chat in the
on the Okwane, on the Cholona.
One people, both the Anyoma, both the Ekao. Both we are across the Niger. And the only thing that started from that after the Civil War, after the Igbos lose the Civil War, that the most gets working government, you have to denounce that you have to change the ethnicity at your house Igbo. So the thing that has to grow, you know, when a lie starts to become truth. You know, so a lot of people from across the Niger now, when they get to work in the government, they have to start to change that they have people, so they are from Delta. So this now start to grow. If you some equal people I know, we my people, yeah, like Igbos. So due to issue of the people, influencing them that Igbos hate them and all the rest of that, they have to say that the other Igbo, as they are negative as they are never state. Nobody Igbo nation. If they will be able to try and unite the Igbo nation, it will get better. The question I want to ask
it's not possible.
This man there with you.
It's not possible. I will answer your question because that Igbo nation you are creating, Igbo is still another artificial name because we are not called Igbo. Our real name is Uruwa. Uruwa.
I have a friend from Asia. He told me that those people conquered them, that they are the indigenous of that land. They came from Ileife. About the Oba, who are speaking the Igala language today, those Benin, they are not indigenous of that land. They came and conquered the main indigenous of that land, which are both the Igbos and the Kaibo, all of them. That land. They came and conquered them.
They are Idu. They are Idu people. Idu people speak they speak different language in their land because their father was a very, very strong king who says his throne was Igodomikodo. Idu they speak Igodi. You know, there are a lot of significant facts that will make them understand their position. Ask these questions I'm asking.
You that is online, just hold on. Go ahead, Yoba.
Yeah, I say ask this question. There are a lot of facts in the alphabetic order. You put Oba down or put anybody in the palace there, he will tell you, beneath the speaker.
Now, but after now, I'm going to disconnect from WhatsApp while we discuss some things after this man that is on call. Because a lot of calls coming in. Once we take his call now, I'm going to disconnect from WhatsApp. At least we talk for about 20 minutes before I return back to call. Now, please, my friend, your name and where you are connecting us from.
Okay, my name is Stephen Uzoma. I'm calling from New York, Brooklyn.
Okay, Brooklyn.
I was just going through my Facebook and I saw this on the Igbo Gist. I was so happy and I was wondering, we have people like this, like Jopa. Why is he not coming up to educate the people? It's my first time to see such things. And I've been wondering about all these problems going on. You are Igbo, you are not Igbo, this. And I'm surprised we have such people like Jopa. And all these times, nobody could hear from him with all the knowledge he has about the whole Edu and all those stuff. Please, if you could be bringing him up like once or twice in a week, it would be so good. Because most of our brothers have problems with their identity. Please bring that man, please.
I know what you are saying, and I'm facing it in Europe. I'm helping a lot of people in Europe to do that. If I go Italy or anywhere,
Okay. Are you still online?
Yes, I'm still online.
Is that all you want to say, or you say have more?
Everything will be depend on job. Anytime it's on a program, name 3 days because I'm a businessman. I'm working. I have to move around. But if you tell me 3 days, I'll make a time for you.
Okay. Thank you. Please, my people, there is something I want you guys to do for me this night. Actually, the reason why Diopa is here is to take some questions, and a lot of questions has been asked. And I want us to actually do justice to some of those questions. Please hold on. I am out of WhatsApp now. We are going to be discussing something. But listen to me. Based on what the message or what I see people sending in here, we have Benin people here, which is the Edos. We have Isha here. We have Igbake here. We have Agbo here. We have Anyocha here. As you all see, we have Kwale. You see, somebody has called us from, what is it called? Ekukwabo. And we also have people from Anambra, Imo. And we have a number of people that are watching us right around the world. I want us to actually make a very serious point with this discussion. What is the point I want us to make, sir? The point is, it's not going to be too good that we wasted all the time and resources discussing without no one going home with a tangible information that will be helpful to him on this journey of searching for truth. And I want us to actually do justice to something. Let us balance what we are saying. Going back to that part of Idu and Oba, listen to me very well. I want us to do justice to that. I believe this will calm a lot of people that are eager to actually get some info from us. Listen to me, sir. Let me build up a question so that you build on it. Look at it. Idu, according to your submission, Idu has been existed in that land.
Yeah.
And you also agree with me that Ika people has been into existence before the Oba and his people traveled down from where they came from to sojourn in the present day Benin Empire, or whatsoever we may call it. Now, this Idu, who are the Idus? Before we go to that part of Oba and his people, because the war has actually differentiated these two entities. Idu, Noba, Ara, Idu, Noba, simply mean that Oba has his own people that fought the Idu and his people. Now, throw more light to this. Who are the Idu? Who are the Idu? And
now,
what
like
relationship?
Yeah.
Listen, sir. What relationship does this Idu have with these people I'm going to mention now? Eka, Anioma, Kwale, the Igbos. You know that name, we are using that name now, Igbo. Normally the name wasn't there. Now, what are the names that these people bear before that Igbo? So please, do justice to these things I just mentioned now, before I take any more call.
Thank you. Thank you for the reference of who Idu is to the Bible, so-called Bible. Why do I use Abraham? Abraham have how many children? 12 children. Is that not true? Which they call 12 tribe. Yes, 12 tribe. Now, in my own research, as we found out where they got that 12 tribe of 18, or we'll never have tribe. We'll have ethnic group. Within this ethnic group, we'll have clans under the ethnic group. So before this time we are talking now, Idu is like the greatest king in the face of the planet. There was nobody ruling the world except Idu, the man called Idu. He's a human being. It's not like Abraham fiction or Jesus fiction. No, it's reality. Who lived on earth and had children. This is children, is this 12 ethnic group. And that is why they are staying in the position they are today. They are connected by land they gave to them. Okay, you know, this is how they make it, and they grow wide and they start building their own community, their own clan, and they created their own language because they are very talented. This set of people I'm talking are not the set of people we are seeing today because of the level of our own interaction. What they eat then is not what we eat now. They were attached to nature then, we are not attached to nature now. Everything you are eating in Nigeria is a poison, if you don't know. Maybe the doctors will not tell you. So because of this, a lot of things has happened, transpired, and the people don't know who they are again because of this situation. Now, that Idu you are talking is like Abraham, who have 12 children, 12 ethnic group. Anybody that speaks Bia, they are from one mother and father. Then you see the Urobo Isoko Ejo. You can go, if you go to Ijo, what is Igodi? The same language with me, Igodi. They speak it there, Ijo. Yes, the same Igodi. So you find that is our brother too. You go to Isoko, before you go talk 100 languages, you get 20 from my own. You go to Agbo, if you talk 100 languages, 95 we are the same. 100 we are the same. The same thing, so if you go around.
You go to Anambra, before you speak 10 languages, 9 is connected to us.
Connected to us. So you find out that we are one. Portuguese brought that name, Igbo, Benin, Edo. All these things never existed before.
There's something I want to bring out here. You said that the Idu was a powerful ruler then.
Yes, of course.
King. Now, who stands like Abraham? Now, I'm beginning to get the picture. Do you know that? I don't know. People that are listening to me, when you come to our every community in Igbo land, both in Ekalan, both in Kwale, there is something we call Nso Ana.
I never go that side. I never want to go that deep. There are a lot.
Do you know why I'm coming to that point? Because of the Abraham you mentioned in trying to describe the personality of Idu. Nso Ana comprises of what I see in the Bible called 10 Commandments. 10 Commandments. Sir, I'm not just holding this program because I want to talk. I have actually made some little move before I pick up this program. So I should be able to make some emphasis and as well defend some points, as the host of the program. Now, Nsana comprises of thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not sleep with somebody's wife. Thou shalt not convert another man's property to your own. Thou shalt not lie against anybody. Thou shalt not give false witness. Thou shalt not take somebody's land. These are Nso Ana. And every community in Igbo land, every community in Kwale, every community in Ikas land have this rule.
Of course.
Guiding them even before the white men brought the Bible.
There is something like Bible. All this is toilet paper. Bible, I call it toilet paper.
Even before the white men came to show us another way of worship, though we have a way of relating and have a way of keeping purity, you understand, to our God. Now, why I brought up this issue is that when you mention Abraham, that is likened, Abraham now is likened to that of Idu.
Yes, of course.
The very first day you bumped into me, I was saying something. I said that Ikas is older than Bini. People misunderstand what I was trying to say. People said, I hear people a kind of making a... If you're listening to me, as an Igbo man from Anambra, as an Eka man, I want to give you a breakdown. I said something on my last video, that the truth is that I am not speaking. This program, I'm not running it actually based on what professors has actually written or what the Portuguese has actually written. That there are forces that are within me, giving me utterance according to as it is and the way it should be. And if you're with your common sense and you can put yourself together in reasoning properly as a human being, you can get the light from what I'm saying, or the fact. Let us not be biased because we are not agreeing to be Edo. You shouldn't be biased. You are going to learn what we are discussing here should be helpful to everybody. We are not fighting. Now, if what we are saying is true, before Bible came to show us about the 10 Commandments, that our people has been, keeping to the ordinance of Nsana. I think I am agreeing that, I am agreeing to the fact that the so-called white actually came. They steal from us. They left and documented it in another dimension, bringing it back to us, making us to look inferior while we are the original.
Yes. Not even only that. You see, why I come into your program is that I have a brother.
Now, somebody asks again, where did Oba came from?
Ile-Ife. Ile-Ife.
So Oba, the land that the Oba is sitting on, is not his own.
He's a stranger there. He's a stranger there. That is why they call them Wedo.
And strangers are now standing up to tell us that they own us, that we migrated from them.
No, it's not possible.
It's not possible.
It's not possible.
Okay.
The Oba knows that. He knows that.
Okay. So if you're online now, please, though we have some, at least we have, it's getting up to 1 hour something now. Share the video. Make sure you make a constructive. If I see your comment, either question that is constructive, I'm going to read it out for him to address. But if your comment is abusive, remember, I'm not going to delete you, neither will I block you. You keep listening to us until you are corrected. That is my own time, my own pattern of message and my own pattern of conducting a program. So Dioba, now the Benin actually came from what is it called? From Ile-Ife.
Yes, of course.
They are visitors whom by chance, with their collaboration with the Portuguese, has the arsenal to fight. They decided to engage the true owners of the land.
That is it. And that's the truth.
And peradventure, they have their way.
It's a fact.
Peradventure, they have their way, and they began to claim ownership
of that land.
The whole land. Yes. And if I want to go more further, if we begin to check the indigenous people in Benin, Edo State, and you will agree with me that the so-called Benin, the original Benin, those who travel from Ile-Ife, they should be minority in Edo State.
They are minority now. They are not even up to 100,000.
So they should be minority.
They are minority.
And these people are the people trying to claim what is not theirs.
See their names, Osunde. Check their names, surnames. You know that they're not from us.
I want to bring you back to somewhere now. If we did not address it, it won't be good. It won't be good. Now, looking at our last caller, or second to our last caller, he was able to mention a lot of community in Imo State that we found in our community, in our locality and our environment, and both in Anambra, both in Imo State, both in Enugu, both in Ebonyi, even up to Akwa Ibom. There is an Ika local government in Akwa Ibom State. Now, to this extent, what will you say to the duplication of these names? To the duplication of these names in these several, areas. How will you reckon?
But already I've told you that during Idu time, it was controlling up to Equatorial Guinea, Guinea. All. If you go to Equatorial Guinea, you see people from Igbo there, Equatorial Guinea. Speaking of Kwan, in Equatorial
these are why, that means if there are any people to be addressed as Jews, we should be the one to be addressed as the original Jews.
Now, let me come in that in the different perspective, because I don't want to use the Zionist word to qualify who we are.
You'll be talking to them. Let me ease myself.
But when you are talking about, when you are talking about the Jews or whatsoever, there is no white Jew. No, nothing like that. Everything you see is copy. Start from America, Australia, anywhere you're going to go. They copy us. They mastermind all our culture. Even the ordinal law is not just 10 commandments. No, it's about 40-something commandments on ordinal law. Even more than that, 40-something. But as time goes on, as generation to generation, so Ndiche, Opaluku, Ogiame, Obi, all of them, they start minimizing one of them because some of them, people cannot meet up with it. So they start minimizing, hey, okay, all them, but you may have in so Allah, but if you can name us and so on, these are all oral history transpired to us by our parents, grandparents. We don't write it down. But at the same time, if you want to talk about written history, ask them, the father of this Oba of Benin that died, what made them to burn that library in Hogara?
Okay.
Library in Hogara, they burned it down to hatches. Why?
Because they were hiding truth.
But how do you hide it? Okay, remove the Onoku in the palace and throw it to the deity. Onoku is from Okwane. Amai. If you see Onoku water is called Ethiop River. Ethiop River give birth to the Ethiop Sea, where you call Atlantic Ocean today. It's Ethiop Sea. And if you go and read the book of life, that was running water that created the big sea, the tree of life, the only place in the face of the planet water is coming out of tree that makes an ocean. It's in Ndukwa. That is why our ancestors know it then. They say Okwa Nebanieze is the greatest of all. I have facts to prove it. Facts. Now I'm not talking of theory. Carry your history, come. Carry anything you carry, come. I'll take you to the place and show with your eyes. You see, we'll have a Dofi water. Beside that one, then go and ask the scientists, the Russians, that in the equator, where was the people first live? They will tell you West Africa. So where you say in the Niger area, there's River Edof. They call it River Edof. But Onok. You see Latin people write Onok. Yes, River Onok is River Onok.
Somebody is writing, he said Benin history is the first and last in Nigeria. He said Benin history.
That's Benin Republic is talking, Cotonou.
Okay, Benin Republic.
Benin Republic. No, not Benin. Benin Republic. That's Benin Republic. The same thing. There's no difference from Republic. Those ones there and the one there. No difference.
Okay.
Chukuma. What is the difference?
Okay, Benin people should go and get their location is in that Benin Republic.
That is where they came from now. The cross, they come. They enter Lagos. You go here about Lagos, they say they come from Benin. Not be this Benin they come from. The other Benin.
Okay. Now, because I'm just laughing when I saw the thing going that Benin history is the first and last. Now, sir, did you know that
you would have asked if you write it? No, stop. When they write such, you ask him, say, what was their language and where was it written? First and last.
Okay.
Ask him and ask the person talking. Where was it written? Let him call the most intelligent person in the upper palace. Let me ask him a question. If he can answer any of my question, I'll give him $10,000.
Imagine. He is listening to you. He is listening to you.
Let him call the most intelligent man in Oba Palace. If he can answer any of my questions, I'll give him $10,000. A man who lack of self-knowledge will answer my question. Because when I see the key go, they put for granted, say they do sacrifice. I'm too much for that. An intellectual man does not kill.
You know, one of the things that baffle me is that they claim that we are from them. But if they want to do
that is mere word. And you see, a madman can say it's your father.
If they want to do human sacrifice, if they want to do, they come and hunt. They come and hunt head in our place. But they're claiming we are from them.
You would have asked him that question. You would have asked him.
They claim we are from them, but you know, one of the biggest challenge I am having with them is that I've run into one of them running a program that is called a wounded civilian or whatever. They are not constructive.
No, that is you see, it is balance. I call it balance. Wounded civilian or whatsoever, anything is doing. You see, it must do something or somehow, whether people like it or they don't like it. It doesn't matter. It might be favoring some. As time goes on, you will be listening to me.
Somebody is distracting me. The person that is making this.
No, of course, they will destroy. They will distract you because they wouldn't want to hear what I'm saying.
The line soon for you to call. Just listen. You are going, because the reason why I close the call is that it is stopping us from discussing deep. We want to get more fight. We want to go more deep before opening up, because so that you have a reasonable question to ask. That is why I close up the WhatsApp line. So stop calling, please. God bless you. So Diapa, he said, where did Okada in Benin came from?
Okada is, you see the Okada, that's Igbenedion. Igbenedion is not a Benin man. It's not a Benin man. As Igbenedion is Ishan with Akoko Edo.
Okay.
Or what they call it. That they are saying. It's not a Benin man, no. It's not a Benin man. Look at his name.
Okay.
Look at his name. Their name. Your name signifies where you come from. When you start hearing all this Sunday, anything that connects with the Ewa or all this thing that connect with the Yoruba speaking language, you know they are of that of Ife sort.
So it is an abomination and unintelligent for somebody who say Bia, who answer Chuko the Chukuma, to begin to look at themselves and begin to ask if we are related. It is unintelligent.
I mean, I can't comprehend it.
Yes, somebody who answer Chuko the Chukuma, somebody who bear Isioma, somebody who bears Uche, and somebody who eats, who do the same way of ancestral worship. Somebody that has Ikenga and the one that has Ikenga meeting up themselves and begin to ask themselves, where are you coming from? Are we the same or are we not the same? It is an unintelligent mindset or question to ask. Now, but let's move forward. I will be opening a call now for people to ask because I will be ending this program soon.
Okay.
You're going to be coming back again. Now,
anytime you need me, just tell me, no problem.
Before I bring you back again, I'm going to look at the comments people are dropping. Okay. Then I'll take one of the most pressing the statement there. We use it and run the program. But before I continue, there is something I was saying. Because people, there is one thing I've discovered about Africa. And the thing is actually dealing with me. What is that? Anything that is discovered by an African stand to be inferior. And the people who promote that inferiority are not even the white, but the so-called Africa that discover it.
Yes.
Anything that is found in Africa stand to be inferior before the world. And the people who promote the inferiority are same people who discover these things.
Okay.
You know, why did I say this? I made a statement when you mentioned Abraham and other. Today, pastors and reverend fathers who believe that they have read, who actually hold that book as a history book that is pointing to some issues that have actually happened before and things, showing things, a record of, things that had happened. They have not deemed it right to actually deep to get a better answer to what the information they are having in their hand. How did I mean? I look at something in the book of Deuteronomy. I want to tell you things that push me into what I'm doing today. I read the book of Deuteronomy 20.
Okay.
Now, where a book is written and said, a man should not put on that which pertaineth unto a woman, neither will a woman put on that which pertaineth unto a man. I began to read this law according to what the man they said he wrote this law. The name is Moses.
Okay.
The name is Moses in the Bible. Then I began to study more and make more research. I discover in the olden days in our own part, when I look at the DC and the time that scripture or the information was written according to the documentation, there is nothing like trouser, there is nothing like skirt to show that this actually belongs to a woman or this actually belongs to a man. We know that trousers and skirts are new inventory.
Yeah.
Compared to the date, the dated time of that particular event. Now, this also took me back to my place. I discovered Nambebo as okay. When your wife or any of your daughter is in that period of blood flow, she don't cook for the man. She don't make use of anything in the house. A place is constructed outside of the house where the person will stay for that period of that blood flow. On the 7th day, there will be a total cleansing. There will be a total cleansing. A total cleansing before they will cleanse the person, cleanse everything that she make use of during that period before she will come into the house and begin to cook for the husband.
Yeah.
And my instinct still direct me that scripture was actually taken from that particular event. That a man should not take that which pertaineth unto a woman, neither will a woman. That whosoever that did so has polluted or defiled himself. Because our men, they believe that these are the things that can actually pollute, or that can actually pollute those things. That actually defy them. So they make those things to be so during their time. And these men came, they learned a lot of things from us. They modified it. Because they know, when they came, they know that we are religious in nature. We believe so much in the laws. We are religious in nature, both in our worship, in everything we do. Then they decided to come back in a religious manner to appear to us being superior. So what will you say to this thing I just said now? Before I open this one.
Okay, good. Very good question you just brought up. First and foremost, you see, the Bible was a script. Not just one person wrote or one, no. It's a script gathered. And most of the fragments in the Bible that give meaning to life are those things they pick from our culture.
Okay.
Then those things that does not give meaning to the lives are the things they mix to manipulate our mind. Then when the Bible came to us, our people does not use Bible. We never had Bible. So it was newly introduced. We were beating people, killed a lot of people, forced them to read the Bible because we never read it. We don't use it. We are not religious people. We are not philosophy people. We are natural people. We are oneness with the nature. Oneness with the nature. Like if you see the pastors or this, you can't see pastor preaching morality or justice.
Don't worry, you will call.
Yeah, you cannot see any pastor or reverend father or pope in Italy, Pope John Paul or anybody. They can never preach anything about justice or morality. No, they preach faith, belief. That's a weapon to manipulate your mind and to control you. Then they apply education into it. The educational system, again, is brainwashing system. I can easily tell you on phone now, or maybe on the show now, I'm a dropout class 3. I'm very proud of myself, but my students are professors.
Okay.
I'm a dropout class 3.
Dropout class 3.
Class 3, yes. I school in Matade Asaka Grammar School. Yes,
and you
but
teach
today,
professors where you are.
Yeah, but today, worldwide, I have professor students from America, from all over the world. Most are white, self, not even black. They're my students. I teach them. If I'm talking for the next 5 hours, they don't have anything to contribute. They're only learning. That's fact. If anybody says a professor in Nigeria, let him come on board, I will still lecture him.
Now, there is something I want to say here now. Using that word, Igbo. Using that word, Igbo.
Wrong.
Not be wrong.
Yes.
Using that word, Igbo, or using that word, Oyo Femini, what would you say? What would you say to our people on that?
They should stop using it. We are one.
Yes.
We are one.
We are one.
Yes.
So,
if anybody say, if one nigga, he got that because he is the one that gave me into,
the benefit
life.
of life.
Yeah, without him, there's no benefit of life.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello,
Urua, that is your name, and that's my name. Simple as ABCD.
So, who is on the line with me?
Hello?
Yeah, who is on the line with me?
I don't get friend request up to like, maybe let me say 30 or 40.
Okay, now,
why on this program? Why on this program?
It should be so. It should be so. It should be so. Because
they just throw me the thing.
It should be so. So,
yeah. Open the line, let them ask questions.
I don't know why the thing is not connecting.
Open the line, let them ask questions. My interest is to give my people them self-knowledge so that we can stop all these small problems within the communities and tribes, you know?
Yeah, hello.
Hello, who am I speaking with?
Yeah, welcome with the quote is amazing.
Okay.
Yeah, one Udo de Lona.
Thank you, one.
This lecture, no, I won Igbo. I crossed the Niger from Anambra.
If you want to hear in now, look at here in now. One of these, Igbo we're going Igbo now. Can you hear us more now? Yeah, I think I need one now.
Yeah, Igbo, I'm coming. Igbo. I'm a Chikawaro. Igbo. You are my brother. So again, to come eventually.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I come Marcolagano. Kaijili this topic one by one, step by step.
Okay.
We actually get the bone called that issue that Bini people they claim.
That is what we are doing.
Because we are. Yes, that's okay. You follow this lecture step by step.
Okay.
Because we are all Igbo, according to Professor, my great brother Nadia. All me that now you do that all the way to Victoria Guinea. You know, even in those days, when we get a finance, we do. You do with somebody who decay, somebody dictates. But one thing Professor Zao from Okwala, in this present Hebrew now provides a want it so in common. All us because you should be able to educate us on it. And that is the market days, 4 market days. A lot of people Idoma be getting with this thing, so you should throw more light on this market because all you do land, both Anambra, Minimo, Maya, Teka, Mayona, a lot of them were.
Thank you. Please, I beg again, before I take another call, somebody should stop calling me direct. There is a WhatsApp line to call. Don't be, why are you people behaving like a child of 2 years? A line has been opened, WhatsApp. When it gets to your turn, I will pick it. Stop calling direct. Call WhatsApp line. Thank you. You had him well.
Yes. Let me give answer to his question. Like all those Idoma, TV, all these people, they are still our brothers. Go and check their language.
You that is on WhatsApp, hold on while we listen to the go ahead.
Check the alphabetic order. Okay. You see Idoma person is speaking partially Igbo.
Okay.
You go all these places he has mentioned, we are all one. But Idoma, as time goes on, we are expanding, expanding. And as we travel, we make tribe, we make clown. That clown is a community of people who are doing one thing together and speaking the same language. That is all, that's clown. There's nothing more than that. Tribe as a clown start existing after the Portuguese came. They came with that weapon. The Portuguese are very wicked. They gave opportunity to the Greeks and the rest to manipulate us. Do you know why? When people connect to their God, they have their culture. Before you come to them, they see you. They call what they call Efa. That is Iba. This oracle. They know that we have it. That when we throw it, that thing is calculation. It's nothing mysterious there. It's calculation. If you know how to do it, everybody can do it in the school.
Yes, yes.
So the Portuguese know this. The Greek know it. The Greek told the Portuguese that only the way to manipulate this is to find a way to deviate them from their natural existence. The Portuguese said he has an idea.
Somebody asked, is there any connection between Yoruba and Igbo? Quickly, we have somebody online.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Yoruba is a great nation. Yoruba people are, you see, when you hear Ijebu Igbo, not Ijebu Igbo, Ijebu Igbo.
Ijebu Igbo.
Igbo. Yes, and if you go to see those people bearing that Ijebu Igbo, they get the same character.
Hold on.
Those people bearing
There's a
Ijebu
Yoruba man on the
Igbo.
line.
Yes.
There is a Yoruba man on the line. Let's give him the floor. My brother, go ahead. Your name and where you are joining us.
All right. Yeah, I'm Jimmy calling from the Netherlands.
You are welcome, Jimmy.
Yeah,
where are you from in Yoruba land?
This program is, I'm from Lagos. I'm a Awori man.
Awori. Okay, go ahead. You are welcome.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you. You see this program, the reason why I even called in is the fact that I love the fact that you are doing it in a respectful way.
Okay.
You don't insult the Benin, you just want to know the truth, which is very good. I commend you on that, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
So what I want to add to this, this thing is that, you see, the reason why when I was checking your people's comment, I saw it was Yoruba, and I've argued this thing with many Benin people, but they tend not to listen, or probably they just want to believe their own ideology.
Their own idea.
You see about Benin, the wave of migrants that left Ile-Ife. People don't know, when you say Ile-Ife, people don't know that Ife is an ancient kingdom. Ife is far older than many, in fact, older than Oyo itself.
We are with you. We are with you.
To Benin Kingdom as well. There's a man they called Herodotus. He's a Greek historian. He was the first person to tour the whole Africa with boats, and he wrote about Ile-Ife extensively. You can Google Herodotus Ile-Ife. You will see what he wrote about Ile-Ife. But nevertheless, you see, when some Yorubas, the Ife, left, they migrated, during that period of time, these people are just expanding. So they left Ile-Ife. They went to that land, the current Edo state, You see, you guys are painting the picture, but I want you guys.
Hello?
Yes, so in Edo state now is not what it used to be. Okay. So as at then, there are expanse of land. You see, to date, there are people in Edo state, they call them the Usem people. Can you hear me?
We are with you.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are with you. Go ahead.
You see, these Usem people, these Usem people still hold a very kind of strong link, not link per se, but in their dialect, in their language, you will hear the ancient Ife language in them. You see, when Oromio left Ife, he came to that land. Oromio did not find where to settle. He now came here. He now moved forward. That was when he got. I'm very sure. I've listened to the professor saying, and these are correct facts. They were rulers there.
Okay.
When he got there, of course, he was trying to expand, fought some more with them, but he could not conquer. He could not dwell in that land. But before he left, he got married to.
Your line is breaking. Your line is breaking. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe they just want to.
They're going to disturb them. They are disturbing the line. The line is not breaking because I'm watching the network here. I'm watching the network from my computer. I see your network and its network.
Yeah, so many many Benin people, I don't know, maybe they know these things or maybe they don't know. You see that even the first, Eweka the first, there was a time, even there's this man they call Olugo Fugo, around Fair, the ancient Ife people from Obatala lineage. They were the ones that even threw the first Oba of Benin. But you see, I used to tell Benin people, you see,
wow, I don't know what is actually happening here.
in the books of Ikala that he was one that Ikala story is falsehood. Because when the British came, network is bad. Can you hear me?
You know what you do, guy?
Yeah.
You are going to drop this call.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can bring you back again. You're going to drop this call.
Okay,
Let's see
then.
if we can bring you back again.
Okay, then. All right.
Let me check. 515 ending your number. Now, Diokpa, where are you? The network has taken my Diokpa away. Which kind thing be this one? Who do us all these things?
Nothing happened to my. I say I get 4 lines of.
No, I say it's network. So, sir, there is something. Somebody said, before we take this Yoruba guy call, you were like, somebody asked where did the Benin people came from? There is a question I asked you like before I took this guy's call. You were like trying to explain something. I think what we are trying to deal with here now is that those who are giving order in present Edo State today are not the original owner of the land.
No.
But they are the people who are claiming ownership of other tribes.
It's not possible. It's ignorance now. They don't know. They don't know. And with this history, most of them will start withdrawing. You will see most of them will start withdrawing their statement. They will ask themselves questions.
Hold on, you on WhatsApp, just hold on.
Most of them will start withdrawing their statements, and their mindset will start gradually changing to get the truth. Because what I'm saying is they can check it out, factual things. It's not something that somebody said.
Hold on, you on WhatsApp, just hold on a minute. I will call you. Just hold on.
It's not about somebody just said.
Just be on the line.
Yes, I just want to make my contribution.
Just be on the line. Hold on.
It's not about just making fragments of words without
just
facts.
Be on the line for a minute.
Okay.
Go ahead.
They want to make fragment of a lot of fragment of life that has no facts. Whatever I'm saying, don't believe me. Make research of it. That's my own. I'm not pastor that will tell you believe Jesus help you. Hey, hallelujah, receive you receive. No. I'm not into that shit. I'm a factual human being, very disciplined. Even military, Nigerian general cannot compare himself with me by military.
Hold on. Okay,
I'm well trained.
Hold on a bit. Hello, sir. Now, your name, where you're joining us, and tell us. Go ahead.
Yes, I said my name is Odion.
Odion and Oha, meaning you are twins.
Hello?
Meaning you are twins.
I said my name is Odion.
Odion, meaning you are twins. You are welcome. Go ahead, we are listening.
Yeah, okay. So I just want to make my...
We are listening.
Okay. So I had this last caller, your caller from this Yoruba guy. That was calling, saying a lot of migrant wave, blah, 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 those kind of stuff. So, first of all, when you say about Benin from Ife, let's establish one thing here.
Okay.
The Yoruba first historia, they said Oduduwa fell from heaven. That was their first claim, that Oduduwa fell down from heaven. The second one by by this man. Let me try to remember the name of this man that wrote their second history book from Yoruba man. Then it also claimed that Oduduwa did not fall from heaven, that it came from east, from the Middle East. Okay. That was the second claim. So in all this, it's so very easy for the Yorubas, it's so very easy for them to claim that Oba Benin is from Yoruba. Okay, first let me establish this fact. If Oba Benin is from Yoruba as they claim, and Oduduwa is not a Yoruba man, first of all, let us trace Oduduwa origin, because Oduduwa was never a Yoruba man; he was a stranger in Ife. That is number one. So I also heard about this. Your guest. He also made mention of one thing. He was saying that the Benin Republic. He talks about Benin Republic. That is where we Benin came from as a Benin Republic.
Which is Benin Republic.
Until 1975. Until 1975, there was nothing like Benin Republic. It was known as Dahomey.
You don't put yourself for Wala. What do you mean Dahomey for Benin?
On August 17, 1976, the people of Dahomey, they came to this present-day Benin Edo State, to the Oba of Benin. The Oba that was introduced then was Oba Akenzwa. Well, it's in Aka. Go and check this record. They came and seek that name, that they want to name their country against because of the birth of Benin. That was how that name came about. Benin Republic of President.
Let me ask you a question.
The name Benin Republic, it came out just 1975 years.
Just hold on. Hold on.
Just 1975 years.
Hold on. I like your calmness. I like the calmness in your discussion.
Okay.
I like the calmness in your discussion. I want to ask a question. Where did Benin originated from? If we are to trace the ancestral link of Benin, where do we trace it to?
Yeah, that name. Okay, that name Benin. Can you hear me?
We are with you.
Okay, that name Benin is our indigenous name. The name, the real name is Ubini, Ubini. That is the real name. Before the Portuguese came in 1480 AD, but because the name was very difficult for them to pronounce as Ubini, they corrupted the name from Ubini to Benin. Just like Agbo, the name of Agbo was Agbon, I-G-B-O-N, Agbon. But when the British came, they corrupted the name from Agbon to Agbo. Then even Asaba was called Ahaba, A-H-A-B-A, Ahaba. But it was corrupted to Asaba. So a lot of names were corrupted. That it was not only limited to Benin.
There is a question I asked. There is a question I asked.
It's an indigenous name.
We know. Look at the name. The question I asked you. Are you listening to me?
Okay.
The name I asked is.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
The ancestral link of the Benin. Where did they migrate from?
Yeah.
If we are to say Benin people are from so place, where do we say they are from? Where do you say you people are from?
Okay.
You people also fall from heaven?
Yes. Our founding father is Pa Idu, I-D-U. That is our founding father. As a result of this, they started as Ojonwere.
Now let me help you, sir. Let me help you. My brother. Did you begin this program with us?
Yeah.
If you begin the program with us,
I'm hearing you.
Did you start this program with us?
Did you watch from beginning?
Did you start the program from the beginning? Good. Let me just throw light so that you continue. Let me throw light so that you continue. Have you read anything about Aya Obani Idu Noba? Did you know anything about Aya Idu Noba?
Okay. Yes.
Did you know anything?
If you give me time, I will give you.
Look at it. You are trying to complicate some issue. See, because of time, I can I can bring you on a separate day if you have more strength to say. We want to
give him my WhatsApp number. Give me WhatsApp. I will download everything for him. All he's talking is just blackmail.
My brother, let me quickly chip in this. Let me quickly chip in this.
Okay.
Are you hearing me?
I'm with you.
Are you hearing me?
We are hearing you.
Okay. You see, Iduna, yeah. Okay. Iduna Oba is a thing that happened just yesterday. That is just history of yesterday.
Who is the Idu? Who is the Oba?
It is the history of Onitsha people that happened in.
Who is the Oba? Who is the Idu? Hello? The Oba? Ajesa. Do you have anything to say to this effect?
Okay, I have a network.
Yes, of course, I have a lot to say. Because if there's a good line, I would have asked him very good questions. I know he cannot answer those questions.
Network is very bad.
But you can hear us now. Now, Doctor, you know, there is a misunderstanding on his own side. He's talking about Idu, that they came from Idu. I asked him, we are talking about discussing that the present Oba now, is this from the lineage of the Idu? Because what we are discussing now is that the present Oba are forcefully sitting on a throne that belongs not to him.
Of course, and that is fact. No, but he is a prince from his tribe. He is a prince from his tribe. I will respect everybody. But that land, that is not indigenous to him. They can't say it anywhere. The fact is there.
Okay. Hello?
The fact is there. It's not making up story. Yeah. We are talking of factual things.
You are going to do me a favor.
Good morning from here.
Good morning. Because of time, you are going to do me a favor. Just quickly, your name, drop your submission. God bless you.
Okay, my name is Michael. Okay.
Calling from where?
I want to thank you guys. Yes. I want to say something, please.
Go ahead.
Why is it difficult for people that call themselves Benin to debate, to tell the truth? This truth is out there. Everybody knows the truth. There are people in Benin before the Benin came. Benin is an establishment. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So they find it difficult to accept this fact that has been dated historically. We know how Benin came to existence. And even their president Oba made mention of that, how his father came from Ilefe. So why are they finding it difficult to accept this fact? And I want to please correct one impression. Obi of Onitsha said that they migrated from Benin. It's a lie. Obi of Onitsha, their people ran away from the Benin kingdom because of the killing and human sacrifice that were going on here during Idu and Upper War. That was why everybody ran from that place. They did not migrate. There were people living side by side with the people of Idu. There were people living side by side with the present day of Benin. So there was no Benin in Benin kingdom before the establishment. Benin was an establishment. They conquered the people and they began to rule. The meaning of Benin is land of vegetation because there was so much clean in the land. So the Yorubas who migrated from Ilefe named the place Benin, Binu, the land of vegetation. Forget about all this trying to truncate to make it look like
Gross, quickly. The Onitsha you just mentioned now. Before these ones that ran away from Benin to sojourn in Onitsha, there are people who have been occupying the geographical area, the Onitsha you just mentioned. So there are a lot of migrants who were there before these people came. So continue.
I am from the area.
Okay.
I'm from the area. The people who reside in Onitsha before the Onitsha came were Nkwele people. Because Nkwele and Obosi and the Mpo had land. It was Onitsha people that took over their land when they migrated. People who own the place called Onitsha are Obosi, Nkwele, then Mpo people. That's why Onisha live at the center and by the riverine area. Another thing again, I want to just quickly run around, okay? My professor, you said we were named after River Niger. River Niger was invented by Mungo Park. There was nothing like River Niger. Our language.
No. Let me tell you how. What were you calling River Niger before the Mungo Park came?
Obado call it Oshimina Baro. We call it Omambala River in Anambra. It was Mungo Park that named it Negro River.
No. That is wrong. Because river that's been there. How can somebody name a river that has been existing?
From that same
no, let me help you, sir. The color Niger area. You are talking about Nigeria. You are not talking about River Niger. The people that name in Niger area is the wife of what is he called? Lord Lugar. Laura Shaw. Then we are talking when we talk about River Niger now, 1956 or 7 was when Mungo Park drove past and called it. They say he discovered the place and called it River Niger. Even before then, that river has a name, an indigenous name.
Of course.
That river has an indigenous name. So I am not among those who address that river anymore as with that name of River Niger. I decided and I choose to go by the ways of the old. So I address that river by the indigenous name, not by even the Mungo Park that came. It was Alusibai that killed Mungo Park. It's a sunfly that killed him, ordinary sunfly.
Yes.
Because he came and did what he's not supposed to do.
Somebody asked a question on the comment section. He said, where did the Kwere people come? Where did the Igbo people come from? Let me tell you, please. You are making it look as if we are divided people. We are clans. We are clans in Igbo. Clans. Igbo is not a tribe. It's a clan in Igbo language. Anam is a clan. Opanam is a clan, not a tribe, not ethnicity. So when you're making it look like everybody, Igbo is another people entirely. No, they're not. They are clan. Unlike you have Mbaise. Mbaise is a clan in Igbo land. So that is that. We have no ancestral link to a Benin people. I don't want to mention Edo because Edo is a creation. Edo is
a political creation, yeah. Thank you so much, my brother. We say to this point. God bless
what he has just said, I wanted to chip in that River Nile area, but it is not important because once we understand who we are, because historically, when you are hearing Niger area, you should go and make research. What is Niger? What is Negus? What is Negro? You are God. They are calling you God area. You reject it. You say, no, I'm not Nigeria. I'm not Nigeria again. It is Niger area. Yes, you are God area. That's what they are calling you. The name of God before was Negus, Negro.
So, the Yoruba guy is back. Let us give him room to say something here.
Okay.
All right. So thank you very much again. You know, I like the fact that this is a neutral ground for me and the great Benin people to have this discussion. The other Benin guy that called, he made mention of something that the Yoruba will say that Oduduwa fall from the sky, Oduduwa is from Lamurudu. See, this is where Oba Erediawa cleverly manipulated the history. You understand? Because there was this controversy about the origin of Oduduwa, you know. So they're like, okay, let us penetrate to that place, you know, to say, okay, Oduduwa happens to be a lost prince or a banished prince from Benin, which is not true. You see, this thing is very, very simple. It's even down to our language, down to our culture, we can trace back history. Do you understand what I'm saying? You see, if you go to Ife today, Ile Ife, there's nothing, I mean, absolutely nothing you see in Ile Ife that will say, oh, this practice is from the Edo State or from Benin, that they brought this to Ile Ife. No. But if you go to Benin, you can find one or two. You say, oh, this is from Ile Ife. Now, for instance, I used to tell my Benin people that, okay, if you go to the King's Palace, the Oba's Palace, for instance, so there's Ogun Ogun is a deity in Yoruba.
Yes.
You find that they have this Ogun around in the palace as well.
They have
I've asked this question. I've told them that they should bring out the high priest in the palace, from the palace, not all these ones around, the ones from the palace. Tell him to do a deep incantation of Ogun, and let's see if he's not going to be speaking some Yoruba dialect in it.
They have
You see, the Oba of Benin. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we are with you.
The Oba of Benin, I'm not discrediting the Oba of Benin or anything. I was making a point before. I said during the olden days, those times. So there are even some, like Akoko-Edo still have a lot of similarities with the Yorubas. Because I was talking about migration, the guy was saying, oh, what do I mean migrate? You see, Akoko-Edo today, they have, if not even the Ishekiri, there are some Ishekiri people that identify their origin to Ile-Ife. You get my point? And I was even talking about the Lawuri of Usen. The Usen people today, if you have your way to go to Edo, find the Usen people, tell them that they should speak, you will hear Ife dialect in their language. So why would you say that, okay, the Oduduwa is from Benin, when there's no proof, there's no historical fact, there's nothing like that to back it up? All this Oduduwa is Igala started during the time of Obairiya Erediawa. That's the former Oba of Benin. You understand? Because they had a problem. There's this treaty called Ekioba Treaty. This Ekioba Treaty, I think, is between the royal house of the Benin and the royal house of the Ogisos dynasty and the Yame. This treaty was formed because they had to create a sort of peace. You get me? So I asked them that why was a peace treaty necessary if truly you claim that Oduduwa is from your land? You get my point? So, see, Oduduwa is not from Benin. Yoruba might be having a problem with identifying where Oduduwa came from. That is where they penetrated. So that is where they came into, like, okay, yes, because they don't actually have a real
a written document and other. Hello, are you still there? So, Diopa, I think we at this junction, because Ayele Go Foundation, I will be bringing you in again.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, we are listening.
Okay, anyway, let me let you go, okay? Oh yeah, because the network is just...
You know what? Just drop on this WhatsApp, write that you are the Yoruba guy, so that I'm going to communicate with you.
Even the other Benin guy, take his contact. Yes. Let me have a chat with them.
I would like to have a chat because
I like this. Yeah.
The program is not ending today. So just notify me on my WhatsApp. So we're going to put up a program with you. Are you listening with me?
With no disrespect, it's fine. This is just, let's just speak.
Yes.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Let me conclude because the network is messing up. Okay. To my Benin people in the house, I have no disrespect. We just want to talk about this.
Let's just straighten the history. We are not disrespecting it. We are all one. We are the most unique people in the face of the planet.
Exactly. So the monarchy of Oba of Benin today, although we know because of time goes on, I can say maybe even if you're talking about 100% of Yoruba blood, you might not even find maybe 90%. You might not find maybe up to 10% anymore because of the long history. Because the Oromiyo came there, he mixed with the daughter of that land. So it's like, let's say half Yoruba of Ife, half Igala. Let me put it that way. The offspring gave birth to the Oba of Benin throne.
All right.
So that's my own.
All right. Thank you so much. Just on your WhatsApp, send me a message that you're the guy. We'll talk more. Let's see how I will bring you in. Hello?
Hello?
Please, I'm giving you 2 minutes. Your name, your question or your submission, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. You're welcome. Go ahead.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
My name is Ikuria. I'm from Eastern Southeast.
Okay, sure.
So, what made me just call in and they watch.
Hello? Must be a network on Ghana for sweet.
Did you hear me?
We they hear you now. Hello? Hello, but I need equal conversation. Go ahead.
Program.
Yes.
Hello?
Go ahead. We are listening to you. We are listening to you.
I did join a program and I thank Una too. I thank Jokba for the good work when they do.
Thank you.
And also what made me call in because these two people we call in just now, they are just distraction, understand? So because we are one people, we know the people that came to divide us. And when these people that came to divide us, when they try to call in, they are trying to cause confusion, understand? Yoruba guy call, Ile guy call, and we know where they are going to, understand? So I look those things as distraction, understand? So they should go and tell themselves where they came from. Because people will come divide us, they cannot come and tell us our history, where we came from. Because when Biafra is restored, there's so many secrets that we review at, because not be everything.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, we are for come. Where me for come, go for East and land. Understand me so? Where me for come for East and land, where me for come, go.
ESI is older than Bini where they talk so. ESI, as it where they talk so.
Igbo name, not the village here.
What's in the name of the village?
Not the waiting I was talk. Now maybe after they stop. We are all these people they don't do so many damage, but they are called not full, understand? So Yoruba, you need a call for this program. I must make them know the call. Understand? They should just
make them call. We are all one. We want to make peace within the history so that every one of us will know where we call. No problem. Go there again. We're not going to quarrel. No war.
Everything when they talk here, now good work. You people are good. We they watch you now. Well, now the direction where now they go. I don't like them because we know they talk Yoruba history here. We know they talk Binu history. Those are people they are one.
It's black history. Black history we are talking. Black history. You be black man, I be black man.
Yes.
It's distraction as far as I'm concerned. Understand? So they came for the same ancestors. Understand? Ile Binu don't have four market days, but we have.
Okay.
Understand? So, we have all those things. Everything. May I just say everything. We have everything. Understand me? So so all those names, Igbo, this one, we have all those things. But maybe after the store.
If you see real Asian man, you will know say na really Igbo man because they are very hard working. I have them as friends.
They just try to put confusion for among of us. Scatter us. This one not good. The other one not good.
You're right.
Different names.
You're right.
They be useless people. So we not need to give the time. Make the content they tell us our history or make the content they bring their own con. No. If you will not get another program like that, your host themselves, they are okay. Maybe they can't talk their history where they for come. If not Sudan, they for come. But if not, all those places they for come. If you call it talking because this program now, an authentic program now I do today. If the matter come join inside the year now, the thing get us in the understand. So now people postpone their program another day because this program will not do so now. People there now we want to take this video now they'll go keep an authentic program understand so because if you want host them, let Yoruba they should be doing their program so that we will understand where they go. Whether they go to say they won't go say the land is for their own because they don't come for there because that land so these people the way they do to us not be small thing and we'll deal with them. So I greet all of you and God will bless you. God bless you. God bless our leader Mazuna the Kano. Because the know they know the type two piece of rapper. They know the type. They are useless people. They are a bunch of foolish people. They won't come spoil
it's okay, my brother. Thank you.
My brother, I'm not here to not abuse anybody. Don't abuse. Don't abuse.
That a good man.
Thank you.
That's the way job be they talk.
Thank you.
I greet all of you. God bless you.
Hello?
One day.
You that is on call, hold on. We're going to take one or two calls again. Then we close today's program. At least we've tried. A program that lasted for 3 hours. We'll put up another day where we'll be discussing a very vital topic. But before now, let me give room to this guy now, so that by the time you'll be talking, I will close up the line. When you talk, we'll close the meeting. Hello, my brother. Where are you calling from? Your name, and tell us what you want to tell us.
Okay. My name is Anekwe.
Raise your voice.
My name is Anekwe. I'm calling from Kenya.
Okay.
Yes. The Panama Canal. Where
are you from? Where are you from in Igbo land?
There is a
Okay.
This only then, but I want to add more something to that about Igbo, the word Igbo coming from the Portuguese. Me personally, I don't believe that, because there is another version of history connecting to that. You see, we know that Igbo, the word Igbo, is not the proper word that connects the people that are considered Igbo. You understand? But that word Igbo did not come from the Portuguese. It is an indigenous name, but does not belong to everybody, but was used to generalize our own particular group of people, like Indiana considered Igbo, Abo, everybody. You understand what I'm saying? Because
where is he indigenous to? Where is he indigenous to? Igbo.
We sometimes don't even consider ourselves as Igbo. Like, we refer to people from Imo State. Like, when they come to our side, we see them and we call them Ndimi Igbo. You understand now? Ndimi Igbo, or we refer to them as Igbo. If I'm even in my own village in Aguleri, if I want to go to Otuacha, we say, let us go to Igbo. So there is a way we use that name. We know the name has been used to generalize everybody, but it does not belong. It is not the proper general name. Yeah, I'm sure you understand what I'm.
What do you mean that the name is not particularly meant for certain people, but is generally used to describe
to generalize everybody, maybe because the people of the Igbo clan themselves were the people that met, you understand now, maybe the Portuguese or the Greeks or the people that came, and then those people now used that word Igbo to generalize the people of that group, that anytime they meet that person, they say, okay, these are the Igbo people. You understand what I'm saying?
So, that is any other submission.
And then when it comes to the issue of migration, I believe that the migration started from that place called Idu. And the way the migration happened is that whenever any clan migrates, they go to settle close to their own kind. Because if you come to the Omambala region now, you see Aguleri. He remigrated, or his own children, he remigrated with some people. Later, some other people came, even Anam, but when they came, they always like to settle close to their own people, and this is how the migrations happened. Somebody called and said they have Akere in that place. If you go to Obaru in Anambra State, you still have Akele or something there in Obaru. If you go to Obaru, you understand now. So, yes, in Obaru, you have Akele there in Obaru also. I know the place. You understand? So, whatever that happens, I know that, in fact, I thank God for social media, and I thank God for you people that are coming up. You understand? But one thing is this: you see, Igbo land. Once we get our own, that is, you have to Zota first. I use Zota Godani. You what again? I went with Ika
cover the history of Igbo land, even pertaining to Israel. This no the main original Israel one. Anyway, because each one also like the Old
Testament. Let me come in here. Let me come here. A lot of people are less informed and self-knowledge. If you before you talk of Israel, you go and ask their history. Who are they? How did they come? These people does not exist. Nothing. It is this German, Russian, some French people, some all they are white people who gather themselves, create an ideology, call it a Zionist, then look for a land from the Palestinian. Palestinian exist during the Ottoman Bashar. Ottoman Bashar took over that land from black people. Egypt, so-called today, were all black. No white people there, not even Afghans.
Even more, I don't believe that story. Man, another angle, I check another angle, I check. Now, before India we claim, before they claim that name, they got and Bible that, and in the New Testament that name was existing.
Kembe, let me help you, sir. Let me help you, sir. Hello, one night. Always some narration in Yoruba, which ordinarily you might not understand that narration. Nabono, Nabono, Obobiso, we are not Bonsala.
We are not bon.
Ndebono, we you not Bonso Anna.
Yes, I'm Walensana.
Onulensana. We are going to be in the Bonsana. Kedia Bonsana, Nabono. Can't go to
Either Bonsana buying Erika, I cannot name all of them. Man, I want to about Lawi and Mother Bonsana and are buying
Ibu Madu, Ibu Ocho.
Ibu Ocho Bonsan.
Ena Madi Nika.
Ena Madi Nika Bonsan.
Ebo Shalora.
Yes.
So all these things, because each can say na Jena Bible, which is the Old Testament, if require 10 commandments. So let us not if don't worry. This program has been designed.
So Madina Tokako connected the history of Igbo to if I met to Ndema Kwanso, what again.
Now, what the Oba is trying to let you know is that
like that
there
has been some connection.
Yeah, there is. Now, only if they are well from here, we compile. There is no doubt. There is.
Okay.
There is no
what
doubt.
I'm saying, let me conclude. Sorry. What I'm saying.
I give 2 minutes, but I can't go.
Whatever name will come, can Igbo Zoka go down, then I will leave them not land. Because the Igbo history has been distorted so much. History, that region means.
Somebody say you should speak English, please. Oh, when they are there, bros.
Okay.
Speak English, please, Vico. Don't be offended.
Okay. All right. My conclusion is that our history has been distorted a lot. You understand? But the first thing is to first of all secure our land in whatever name it comes from. Then we can sit down and debate. Even that name Biafra can be changed later, but we have to secure that our land first, so that we can have that opportunity to debate, make bigger research. Diopa will bring out his own research. Other people will bring out their own, and it will be debated. Like, you have to prove to our people that this is our original history. This one is senior to this one, and this one is junior to this one.
Bros,
I greet you.
My time. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not taking any more call.
No, it's all over.
Just talk to us. Talk to us.
Let me give you closing speech. I'm talking to every listener, wherever you are listening from us. The situation we are facing in Africa today is not only my problem, but general problem. Certainly, I'm not against my people. I'm pro-black. I'm pro any man that says black woman is my God. I don't worship Jesus nor God. I worship my mother. My mother is my real God because I came from her womb. And I know the reason I worship my mother. And my advice to every one of us is to seek self-knowledge. What do I mean by self-knowledge? To differentiate from good and bad. We have 200 million people in Nigeria, but I can guarantee so they adopt everything they see as culture or maybe a reasoning platform or food or everything. We are being poisoned daily in Africa, especially in Nigeria there, because we lack self-knowledge, and that's ignorance. And again, ignorance is not an abuse. Ignorance is, somebody can be ignorance of something because you can't know everything, but there are certain ignorance that can lead you to death.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is that let all of us go into research, self-knowledge, get enough information, because every information has fact to prove it. If there's no fact to prove it, throw it away. It's not existent.
Yes.
So that is it. And as from today, I wouldn't want anybody from Imo State or from Abo or from Ukwane or from anywhere from that side to say Iwo Igbo or Iwo Nyo family. No. Our name is Uruwa with 3 dimensions. I will come on that next time. Yeah. Uruwa. It's our name. Uruwa. Yes. That's our name. We give meaning to life. Everywhere in the face of the planet, we brought forth every civilization. If Jewish man said he is son of God, Israel, I've been in Jordan, I've been in Iran, I've been in Iraq, I've been in Turkey. Everywhere you're going to say, I make research for more than 20 years.
I don't know why.
So, my brother, at this junction, at least we have tried.
Okay.
And some people are suggesting that the program should not be more than 1 hour. And
of
why?
Of course.
Some people are suggesting that the program will not be more than 1 hour. And we are going to try and see how we are going to be doing it that way.
It's going to be next week again, but it's going to be 1 hour.
1 hour, yeah.
1 hour. Every week you can bring me on, as far as I'm not traveling now, because since flight is not moving off. But if I'm going to fly, I will let you know. If I'm in Dubai, I will put you online too. But, people don't use video there, but I use video when I'm in Dubai. I have all assets of all things. Anywhere I am, I can use video, call, everything I have. So don't worry about that.
No.
Put me online.
Thank you, sir.
I am ready to educate my people. I love you all. Whether you are Edo, whether you are Yoruba, whether you are this. I was born and brought up in Ibadan. I grew up in Ibadan.
Yeah.
I speak Yoruba better than a Yoruba man. I speak Arab. I speak Hausa. I speak Igbo. I speak Ukraine. I speak Russia. I speak English. I speak Isoko. I speak Urobo.
Bluetooth cancelled.
I appreciate you.
Bluetooth.
I appreciate you so well for joining us this evening. And the truth is that I can never do it without you, my listeners and my followers. Please, as I always said, always click the button of follow and make sure you share every video. You can go and dig deep on my page. There are many videos previous. If you are just coming in, you are just getting to know about this program. There are many videos I've made previously that will as well be helpful to our understanding. Share them. And at the same time, you and I, who is going to give food, drink? As my guest, I think I'm supposed to give you Moet or champagne as my guest. I don't know.
You can't buy, if I drink, you can't buy the drink. If I drink, you can't buy it.
No, but it is. I say, I can't wine, can't go there.
Palm wine. I need palm wine in Paris. Buy them for Nigeria, palm wine, send them to Paris.
No problem, sir.
I don't need anything, brother. I don't need anything. You are my brother. I don't need anything from you. Never.
Thank you.
Never. Rather, I will give you. Rather, I will give you. I don't take.
Yeah, but I want to receive from you. I am not doubting. I'm not hiding it. If you ask me to drop my asa now, I will drop it on your page now.
Let's be running our program. I will sponsor you. Not even only this. You will make a book. There are a lot that will come on this line. Don't worry about that.
I started doing that. Thank you, everybody. May the peace of the Lord be with you guys. I can't stop loving every one of you. If you are unable to call in today, the next program you are going to call in. If you are unable to get connected on our call line today, tomorrow you will be connected.
That's next week Sunday. Next week Sunday.
All we know is that our land must be free. Thank you, everyone. May the peace of the Lord be with you guys. One love, one love, one love, one love, one love. And all of you to go and begin to drop my word. Thank you.
Make research. Yeah. But I gave all honor to my mother because she brought me to life. She's my real God. My mother.
Thank you, sir. Hey.
Okay, boy. I got it. One love, everybody. I can't stop loving every one of you. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you join us from. One love. My prayer is that nobody among you will die untimely. Eke kelowa. Yagozi mooniku moyenta. Eke kelowa yagozi mooniku moyenta. Ya dekwara yemma. Coordinate, call One love, my people. See you.